Got my Vietnam look shit. What was that guy name for Vietnam?
Oh no,
Doc.
Yeah, Doc. What was that movie?
Hamburger Hill.
Hamburger Hill.
Hamburger Hill. Right?
Teeth in a rapid motion. Yeah. What's going on, y'all?
Hey, what's going on?
Welcome to Wind Down Wednesday.
Yep.
And for those ain't came in yet, yeah, watch that commercial. Brother trying to eat around him. I'm watching it before I skip it.
Now you're gonna make me look at that movie again, man. I gotta go watch it. I gotta watch it because when I put this shit on, I said, "Oh, shit, I look like Doc."
You do look like her. You do look like her.
Take your toothbrush out, circle motions.
What's going on, Lion Chris?
Ain't nothing but a thing, right? That's what it was. Ain't nothing but a
thing. Nothing but a thing. Bougie Prepper, what's up, sis?
Hey, Bougie Prepper.
Lion Chris in the house.
Yes, Lord. I can't wait to see. I ain't gonna lie, I'm nosy. I can't wait to see this Savannah meetup, y'all. I'm gonna be like,
oh man, they gonna have a blast, man.
I'm gonna be like a fly on the wall.
I can't make it. I wish I could.
I'm gonna be there because Lion Crest is the guest speaker. I heard he's the guest speaker. I heard.
What's up, Tammy?
Hey, Tammy,
how are you?
Hey, Renaissance Mama, Grandma. Is it Grandma? Yeah, Grandma.
Yeah, it's Renaissance Grandma. Yeah, yeah. I got something already. I have to go to.
I put myself. How I put myself? How I put my? Wait, I'm gonna put yourself.
How you put your what?
I can't. How I put myself in the live?
I can't. In?
Huh?
You in? I see you.
No, I think she said for me to type. I can't type in a live.
Oh no, you can't. I don't know how you do that.
Hey, Chris White, what's going on, baby? Tim S, what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know how you do that. I know I'm gonna have to do it on my phone.
Ain't nothing but a thing, baby, because I got my doc from, I remember, Hamburger Hill. I'm doc today.
Brush your teeth in a rapid.
Yeah, doc. So this is my Vietnam black glasses. This was HandsInTheDirt said these were birth control glasses.
Yeah, you didn't get nothing with that.
Sir. So
what's going on, A Garden for Mom? Welcome to the channel, new to the channel. I'm glad you're here. Latanya Lewis. We got African Dreaming in here.
What's up, y'all?
What's up? Nothing but a thing, baby. Ain't nothing but a thing.
Nothing but a thing.
1960, Vietnam, baby. We in whoa.
Hey man, we used to say we live in a dream.
Yes, sir. Yes,
on the 15, 20-mile road march. We live in a dream. Ain't no need of complaining. Once I got that in my head that ain't no such thing as weather in the military, or at least in the army. I had to get that in my head, man. It wasn't, it's not natural. But once I got it in my head, there's no such thing as weather in the military. Sleet, rain, snow, ice, heat, hail.
I'm glad y'all brothers had that firsthand, but my dad was a Korean War veteran, so he basically got the same.
World War II and Korean War.
Man, let me tell you something. If anybody ever been raised by a true Korean War father, you might as well went to boot camp. I probably had a fucking ace boot camp if I went to the military because he was on that shit. He was on that with me and my stepbrothers. Like, man, listen, bro. We hiked. We carried 2 military command tents, y'all. I know if y'all in the military, you know those command tents. We had to roll that bitch and put it together and hump that motherfucker.
Damn.
we was like 14, 13, 14 years old. We had to hump a command tent, not a pump tent, a command where the commander officers in the fields were in. Mm-hmm. We was asking, where the hell did he get these bitches from?
What's going on, Lisa? Journey?
And I kid you not, we had to learn how to fold that motherfucker up to it looked like a book bag.
Oh, yeah.
It was a certain way you fold that motherfucker. If you didn't fold it right,
expert. We had GP small, GP mediums, and then a GP large.
We had
a GP large. That one, you know, it's got that I guess it's a 4x4. It's like a 4x4 that goes in the middle of it. I guess it's probably like maybe 16 feet long, something like that.
That motherfucker.
Yeah, no, that GP Lodge, that's a different animal. Yeah,
we had two of them bitches. You could
GP medium and GP small.
You could pull a truck in that motherfucker. You were 6 feet tall. You could stand straight up in that motherfucker. You could probably put a truck in there.
Yeah,
we had
GP Lodge, you could definitely stand up there.
Man, me and my stepbrother, if we thought we could take our father, man, we'd have whooped his ass in that woods.
Bleeding there. You still been
up this shit.
What's up, Tim? What's going on? Kathleen Elliott, how are you? We appreciate you for coming out. The wine down Wednesday.
It was just Chris. The same way y'all talk about the military, that's the same way my dad was, right? We had to hump that shit in before it got dark, put that tent up, go get wood for the fire, set shit up. Man, well, then we learned military tactics where remember the lanterns, the real lanterns, the gas, the pump one, and it had the little mantle on it with the thing.
Yeah.
You had to learn how to put that shit together in the dark. Like y'all had to learn how to put y'all guns in the dark. It was the same tactic. We didn't have no guns, but he did, but we didn't. But we had to learn. Well, we had to learn to put that mantle together in the damn dark, bro.
You know what they call that?
What they call it?
Raising George in the country.
Right.
I don't know what they call it, but I knew we had to learn how to put that shit together in the dark.
Raised in the country, man. I woke up to gunfire one time. We was camping.
Yeah.
And we was in the North Georgia mountains. Georgia got mountains up north. And we sleep, and I hear pow, pow. You know, I jump up out my sleep, you know, I'm waking up to gunfire. I'm like, what's going on? We come out, we looking. It was a man that was across the creek. He had a RV, you know, like the kind you tow. Mm-hmm. He's like, hey, y'all come here, y'all come here. He told us to come here with this big ass gun in his hand, like, hey, y'all come here. And so we go over there. He said, you see this right here? Guys got to be careful. Big old snake.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, man, you done messed up the rest of my camping trip, bro. Because we was playing all in the water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, they got little slippery rocks. Man, we sliding down the rocks. I'm talking about we acting a straight monkey.
I see some big ass mortar moccasins, man. Ones that ate very well. Hey, Nikki.
Hey, Nikki.
Yeah, Lisa Journey. Yeah, Lisa Journey. You didn't see? Oh, I was on Bougie. I'm not Bougie, but I was on Miss Queens. Miss Queens.
Hey.
You frozen.
How's everybody?
We're good. You frozen, sis.
Yeah, you over there into that struggling. What they call it? YouTube struggling or some shit. They go.
Struggle streaming.
Yeah, struggle streaming. That's what they call it. Yeah. Lisa Journey. I was on Miss Queen's joint, right? And she got this video, this short out, talk about it's ridiculous on the gas price. So I put in her comment, I'm gonna have to bust out my booty shorts or my freakum dress. If gas keep going up, I'm gonna have to put a freakum dress out there. Shit, gas is almost.
Hey, you ain't gonna get no money.
Gas is almost $5 a gallon over here, and I'm sitting there like, man, look, I'm gonna have to go get my booty shorts out the closet. You know what I'm saying?
I thought that had leveled out, man. I thought them gas prices were getting better over there.
Nah,
last I heard.
My granny's garden. How are you? No, so I just watched this video where they had these oil companies executives in front of Congress. I guess it must have happened either this week or last week. Drilling them, they had the chart out and everything, talking about, you know, once the conflict started in Ukraine, of course, you know, price of oil went up, and then it showed the price of oil went down per barrel, and they were asking them, why is the cost of oil still high and the cost of per barrel has been going down? So they're gas gouging. They brought their feet to the fire, but we're gonna see how long it takes for that to reach a consumer.
569, Tammy, better get your booty shorts out, Tammy. Yeah. If y'all see Michael Farmer hanging around, if y'all see Michael Farmer hanging around the gay club, you know my booty shorts is on. You know them gays got money.
Oh Lord.
Microphone.
Break out my freakum dress. I'll be like Beyonce, freakum dress.
I'm trying to see what's going on with Nikki.
Yeah, y'all women, y'all act like y'all got that freakum dress. Mm-hmm. Nikki,
Man.
I know Nikki. Nikki got a freakum dress.
Nikki, I can't. She's muted for some odd reason. I'm trying to unmute her.
Now, you know, Nikki, I love you to death right now. Just some crazy shit just came in my head about to joke on you, but I ain't gonna joke on you tonight.
Don't do it.
I ain't gonna do it.
See, Nikki, check your side. Your mic is not connected, it's saying. Check and see if your mic is on, Nikki.
I ain't never gonna keep it clean, Lisa Journey. You come over here to be entertained. Y'all don't come over here to be church sermons. This ain't no church service over here.
They want to hear the church.
Y'all want y'all go somewhere else with that nonsense. Y'all come here to be entertained, and I'm here to provide the entertainment for y'all.
We want to hear the church.
You own it. You doing it already.
We don't need no bootleg deacon.
Yeah, y'all bugging out. Y'all know why y'all come over here. Y'all want to be entertained and laugh and fart at the same time. Shit.
I gotta make sure Nick is
They
straight.
said and fart.
And
hey, bro, but so what's the deal? You said you was on the show earlier. I was messing with my headphone. You said you something about the gas prices. I know that you're
Miss Queen put a short about it don't make no sense. This is getting ridiculous of the gas prices. Now she's down there in Florida. It's like $4.69 there. It's about $4.59 here. And I was
crazy.
Good. What happened?
No, my granted guard, you ain't got to go nowhere. Homer gonna clean it up. He ain't fit to be up there acting all crazy. You good, Miss Viola. You ain't got to worry about Homer.
Look at her.
This wind down Wednesday, Miss Viola. All that New York vulgarity.
Miss my granny garden.
Believe me.
Yeah, I love you.
I love Miss Viola now. Mm-hmm. We love us, Miss Viola. What that they used to say on Living Color, that one girl, she's like, you better not talk about Miss Such Such.
Yeah.
But you ain't heard this from me.
I think it's Miss Jenkins, right? You better not talk about
Miss Jenkins, yeah.
Miss Jenkins.
Hey man, y'all know gas was crazy over here too. Gas and diesel, man, and this, bro,
yeah,
it was rough.
It's really rough. It's crazy, man. Good thing I don't have to go nowhere. I'm gonna go out here and jump on this Can-Am.
Yeah, Miss Grand Guard, I'm gonna let these young men over here take over. I'm gonna be quiet, but you know,
Miss Grand Guard said she loved you too, Homer.
Yes, I know everybody loves some microfarmer, but you know, I had to put the brakes on, you know, until Miss Granny gets her feel of her loving old Stacy.
That's right.
She treats Stacy like her son, and Stacy treats her like mama. So
that's right. I always respect my elders. That's right. I'm from the South, man. That's what we do.
Did I tell you about that concept? Y'all gonna stop talking about the North. I keep telling y'all handicapped people in the South. Most New Yorkers are from the South. Once again, a lot of Southern people move to New York and Chicago. Stop with that North and South. If you came up to New York, for y'all people who have never made a trip to New York, if you come to New York, ask most black men or women up here where they're from. They're from Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina. There's no true New Yorker here, y'all. Our parents came from the South with Southern traditions, y'all. They allow us to cuss. I'm just saying, that's a little different. They allow us to cuss.
That's right, Miss Granny Garden. I know how to act and come to my mama. Yeah, my mama slapped taste out my mouth.
Miss Grant, you're not helping. Miss Granny Garden, you're not helping.
I got some company coming over. Y'all better not be in here in grown folk mouth.
What's up, Outdoors with Big Mac? Outdoors with Big Mac, what's going on, y'all?
Hey, what's up, Outdoor Big Mac?
What's up, Mac?
Not being in grown folk mouth. So, as kids, we had to either go out, more likely we was outside. We either had to go outside or go to our room, but it wasn't no sitting around like this, huh?
Yeah, you wasn't ear jacking. They call it ear jacking. Ear hustling. Was it ear hustling?
No, sir.
Hey, Auntie Ellen. Hello, Auntie Ellen.
Auntie Ellen, hey, Auntie Ellen, how are you? But man, they didn't play that. Kids standing around up and grown folks all in their mouth and stuff while they talking.
Let me finish my tuna fish salad. My tuna fish sandwich.
That actually don't sound bad, man.
It's funny how when we were kids, when they didn't want us to know something, my mom and them started talking their own language.
Yep.
That's true. Or you got the back of their hand. That's right.
Yep.
I told you, my mom just say,
y'all
stay in or stay out.
Stay out. Keep one of the two.
Running in and out my house, letting these flies in here.
Yep. Letting my cold air out. Quit letting
and letting that air out.
You better not let no air out. I can't relate to you. I know about the no air out there, but I'm saying I can't relate to y'all because I grew up with a single father who was military from the South. So yeah, he was Popeye the Sailor Man, technically. There was some choice words out there, y'all. Trust what I tell you.
No, I can't even say nothing around my mom too tight now. And me and my mother, we just talking about that when she was raised, just certain things that people say now, like you couldn't say the word lie or anything like that.
Right.
So you telling a story, or you telling a tale, or
yeah. That's
something like that.
Yeah.
You can get that dusty road elbow.
You couldn't call no grown person no lie, even if everybody knew they were lying. Hell, even if they had just lied. They could have just lied, but you couldn't say it.
No, you couldn't say it.
I can say it, goddamn, my dad, because he know if I called you a liar, you were lying.
That Creole pig lad.
Because
I think that's what they called it, pig lad.
Hold up, y'all. If I said that adult was lying, my dad knew I knew the ramifications of calling her a liar. So he already knew if I called you a liar, I was willing to take that ass kicking.
Yeah.
He was like, well, if my boy done said that, you lying.
Look at man. One of the worst butt whippings I ever got in my life was disrespecting an adult. And I didn't know she heard me. So these two boys tried to jump on my sister. And so I got into a fight with them. I put them hands on them. And so I went home. My mom went home. So it was one of them deals. You can't come outside until my mother came home.
Nikki said you sit in the basement, hands in the dirt. You're not looking.
Okay. And so see if we got Nikki straight now. And so the lady came across the street and knocked on our door. She was mean too. She was like, I know y'all in that house, blah, 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 blah. And so me and my sister wouldn't say nothing because we couldn't even come outside till my mom got home. And so she was like, y'all, not that her sons tried to jump on the girl and I had to beat them jokers up, but because I beat them up, she gonna come to my house. Are you serious? And I was little. And so when the lady started walking down the sidewalk, she started walking down the sidewalk and we thought she was gone. I mean, she was out of ear.
Right.
And my sister said, yeah, she make me sick. I said, yeah, me too. My sister said,
the classic me too.
My sister said, oh, fat pig. I said, yeah, oh, fat pig. I didn't know that the lady was down the sidewalk. The lady heard us, man. She had the mama ears. Man, that lady told my mother, I never forget
mama ears.
She had the mama ears because we was inside the house. The lady had walked down the sidewalk. That lady told my mom what had happened. And I had told my mom that we got into a fight, blah, blah, blah. My mama came in. She said that y'all disrespected her, blah, blah, blah. I said, no, we didn't, mama. I didn't know the lady heard us. So no, we did because we knew better than that.
Wow.
She said, y'all called her out her name, blah, blah, blah. I said, oh, Lord Jesus, this woman don't heard her. My mama said exactly what me and my sister said. We knew it was over with. I never forget it. My mama had my auntie, All of them was over. There was a Friday night. You know how people just come together and play cards.
Mm-hmm.
So me and my sister, we don't ate, ran, and jumped in bed. We in a couple like this. We don't ran and jumped in bed, bro. Hey man, my mama, she don't let somebody hold her hand like I'll be right back. She stopped playing spades. And beat me and my sister out of our sleep.
Beat you out your sleep, bro?
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't you ever disrespect
you wake up now.
Blah, blah, blah. I don't care what she did, blah, blah, blah. Because next thing you know, you'll be trying to disrespect me. And blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Bruh, I thought I was dead. I was like, she don't love me. I'm dead.
Yeah, probably.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that, y'all. I appreciate that. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm thanking the Heavenly Father that He left me with a father, y'all. Man, you just brought back some memories about that. It was a man, God bless my father's soul, and Mr. Little. Mr. Little used to be an angry old man, and he used to just aggravate the hell out of me when I was a kid. And my dad must have been looking out the window, and one day I just got mad with Mr. Little. And I told him to kiss my pecker, right? Right?
Oh,
no. So Mr. Little went to my dad and said, you know, your son told me to kiss his, whatever, right? My dad said, I said the same shit.
What did that man do to you?
He used to bother. He was so miserable that when you was kids out there, he would just be one of them old miserable men that every little thing you did, he said something to you about shit. Like, and it just got to me. And I told him, kiss, I'm gonna just say that,
Yeah. We don't need the graphic details. This is
So my dad heard me when I said it, but Mr. Little called himself when my dad came downstairs to tell my dad what I said to him. But my dad heard he's seen the whole scenario. And my dad said, so what? Because you've been effing with him. You get what I'm saying?
Oh.
So
okay.
I am my father's child. Trust what I tell you. I am my dad's child. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. And I feel great because that's why I try to tell you, if we got out of line with an adult, my dad knew it was more to it because we knew the rap.
That would have never worked for me.
I know. I got that part, but I'm saying he knew if we got out of line, you done pushed the buttons because we knew we would get tore up disrespecting our elders.
Yeah.
It wasn't that they could do what they want to do and they just have a free fall. Because that's why I say I don't give old folks a pass. I'm being honest with you.
I do.
I don't. At the age of 54, I still don't give them a pass.
I do.
Oh, I heard you say that before. Yeah.
My mom could have heard that old man. He could have been the most honorary old man ever. But I'd have said something disrespectful to him. I'd have got karate kicked. My mom, you seen what Danny's son did like this? The crane? Never been waiting in the door.
See, that's the difference between raising up by
Bruce Lee,
a woman and a military dad, where he told us don't take no crap from nobody. That's what I'm saying is a big difference from a single father to me than a mom. You know what I mean? Because
my daddy wasn't the disciplinary. All he had to do was look at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can only remember my daddy popped me one time with a towel. He had a towel over his shoulder. Them boys that took my basketball, I was scared of them. He said, "Where that ball that I bought y'all?" And I was like, "Dexter, I had took it though." My daddy said, "What you mean they took it?" Because the boy had just tried to drown me like 2 days before at the pool.
Oh, that's not good.
He was a big old dude. He was older than me, him and his brother. So me and my brother Freddie, the one that was on the live last week, my dad had that toothpick. He was cooking. He had the towel over his shoulder, had that toothpick in his mouth. He said, "You better go get y'all better go get that ball." Pop, hit me with that towel. That's the only time. My dad was quiet.
Wow.
Bro, when he hit me with that towel, pop, tenfold.
Yeah. Gonna make it happen.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Me and my brother went across that street. I kept looking back at my dad. Right. I kept looking back at him because I was scared, man. But I was more scared of my dad than I was that boy. Yes, sir. I went across that street.
I know that's right.
knocked on that screen door. I see my ball sitting right there. I opened the door and got my ball. His brother was running at me. His brother came out the door, and when he came out the door, my brother Freddie got on him. And then the big one started coming down the step. The other one was outside. Then his big brother was coming down the step. He was running dead at me. I was scared for my life. I didn't know what to do. I was so scared, but my dad was standing there watching. I just went up under him because that's all I could do. When I went up under him and put them knees together.
You choose.
Yes, sir. I made him do a confession.
Wow, John 74.
That's how you get these confessions, huh?
Listen,
That's how
John said that.
But my uncle,
that razor strap gotta be crazy. That razor strap.
Man, my uncle. My mom called my uncle. When she called him, oh, it was over with.
Yeah.
My mom called my uncle. Oh yeah, over with. Yeah.
Hey, Green Country, how y'all doing, Green Country?
Yeah, but them were the good old days, boy.
Yeah, I mean that's why I say, you know, like for me and my stepbrothers growing up with a single father, it was just kind of. I understand, like a lot of y'all grew up with moms and maybe both parents, but when you grow up with a military dad from the South where they didn't take no crap from nobody, it was a little different. That's why I say a lot of stuff that I did as a young man was due to the fact growing up with a man. Back in the days, they wasn't in that sissy world. Like you had to be a man. You couldn't even fall and break an ankle. You better get up and move. You know, it wasn't. That's what I'm saying. Like I was back in the days where if they raised you, they were strict. They were like, there's no such thing as that can't. Like Can't died when Can was born. I don't know if any of y'all heard that from the South. Can't died when Can was born. There was no such thing. He'll tell me what make that man better than you. You know what I mean? I can't. He never want to hear the word you can't do. And that was the rule of the house. Don't ever use the word I can't.
My dad to get me and my brothers out in the front yard with our helmets and shoulder pads on. Yeah. He get up there and the helmet and shoulder pads. Crack!
Yeah.
Cracking. We was out there cracking.
So a lot of people don't like, but coming from me, a lot of people don't understand. Like I grew up with a military. I never grew up with a mom. I grew up with a man. So a man from the South, from Alabama, you know, it was, man, listen, he gonna make you a man. You gonna own up to your babies out there on the streets, because that's what he made us do. If you have out there, you slinging that iron out there, you better put your name on it. You know what I mean? And he was that way. He wasn't high-fiving us on the chicks, right? If you had a baby, you better put your name on it. He wasn't gonna have no what he called off-brand babies,
off-brand.
Off-brand. That's what they call it. Off-brand. My mom.
I know what you're talking about, bro. I heard that before.
I mean, I don't know if y'all from the South, but my mom and my dad's from South. My mama's from Georgia, my dad's from Alabama. And he was like, he ain't this one no off-brand babies. What they mean, off-brand means they gotta carry his name. He wasn't going to. I was going to have a baby from a woman, a girl out there, and her name is Jenkins. When it's really a McMillan. You get what I'm saying? So he wasn't into that game of your child is carrying their grandfather's name. So if it was mine, if it's yours, you claiming it, you put your name on it, son. You don't give a damn about child support. That's your kid, and you respect that. And that's how I grew up. I got 8 of them.
We couldn't call no grown folk by their first name.
Oh yeah,
no.
You better put the Mr. in front of it.
Yeah, Mr.
Miss or Miss Irene,
Mr.
Miss,
or ma'am, or sir.
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
You know what's funny with that ma'am thing? You know what's funny with that ma'am thing? When they came to New York, these women, they didn't like ma'am because they made them seem they was old. They'd rather deal with Miss. They were like, "Don't call me ma'am. I ain't nobody's grandmama."
I don't care what they said. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, no, I'm saying in the North. I'm saying in the North.
What they said.
It's the same way in Seattle. It's the same way in the Northwest. They don't like. I got people. Which I respect it. People call themselves all kind of stuff these days. So whatever you call yourself, I rock with you. But lady, folks don't like ma'am. For that same reasons. So
it's a new generation.
No, not the new generation. When I came up, the people in the Northeast, I say in the Northeast, y'all, they didn't like the word ma'am. They would say
from Alabama.
they'll. I'm trying. Once again, did you hear what I just said? Don't be some of these YouTubers out here. Hear what I said. When the people came to New York, that I know they was either Miss Pearl, Miss Ellen, they was Miss Viola, they was Miss. It wasn't no ma'am. They didn't like the word, right. Even though they was from the South. For some reason, the ones that came up towards the Northeast, they didn't like ma'am because ma'am means like you was a grandmammy. I don't know, a mammy. I don't. When we was young, we never called nobody ma'am up here. We called them Miss Pearl, Miss Jenkins, Miss this, Miss that. We never used ma'am up here.
Oh, hey, look at my brother right there. That's the one that. This is the one that me and him got into a fight with Dexter Foster.
Hey, y'all, don't Google Dexter Foster.
That's my brother. That's my brother. That's my blood brother. We got into it. My dad was playing no game.
Hey, brother.
We're gonna give a
Freddie Brown.
We're gonna give a toast out, right? We're gonna give a toast out to them old school parents.
Thought you never asked.
Them old school parents who play no games.
No game.
No game.
Cheers.
Cheers,
cheers.
Y'all. Cheers.
What's up, Jay? What's going on? Michigan in here, Detroit.
All right.
Welcome, Jay.
What's up, Jay?
I think about my childhood, man, and I told my mom, I said, I didn't know we was poor till I got to high school.
Same.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good childhood. Like by the time I got to high school,
you had everything you needed, I'm sure.
I had everything I needed. And now Karen Cook and Brian Cook,
I
went to elementary school with them. They were, they parents. They owned gas stations and all kinds of stuff. Their parents did. But, they would just mingle in with us. So we didn't never, when I got to high school, though, I was like, okay, so they're driving Porsches and stuff to school.
We got some money problems.
Yeah, Mercedes and Porsches in school. In the 10th grade, it's crazy.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, Growing Hudson. I know I didn't say Growing Hudson and Montreal on a mission. Thank you for joining us because I know you in Egypt. We just seen you over there with African Dreaming interviewing our brother and sister. Yeah. We appreciate you highlighting them. Appreciate you.
Oh, hey, thank y'all for the support, man. Everybody who thank you, Nikki. Everybody who made it over to come support us over there, y'all. We really appreciate that. We thank y'all for jumping in.
This great conversation. Hey, Miss Jan.
Yes.
Simply Jan in here.
Hey, Jan.
Tomorrow, y'all. Tomorrow. So Simply Jan, he put Simply Jan up there. Tomorrow, I'm on Simply Jan's live tomorrow at 4 p.m. my time, Eastern time. We're going to do a lot of shout outs for a lot of low channels. I know I haven't rocked with Simply Jan in a while, so I'll be over there live tomorrow. If y'all can come over and support Micro Farmer with Simply Jan at 4 o'clock Eastern time, 5 o'clock. Is it 5 o'clock Midwest? She's going 5 o'clock Texas time or Missouri time. So that's 6 o'clock our time?
I don't know.
Or whatever. We are hour ahead.
So
5 o'clock, 6 o'clock our time. So we're going to go do a shout out. We're doing a marathon to get channels, homestead channels and garden channels up. So that's Micro Farmer doing more work and more charity work out there, trying to let these channels grow. We do need to make these channels, even in our community here, we need to start really bringing up the channel numbers up for the people that do support us. And y'all going to hear from Micro Farmer, Hands on Dirt, Nikki, African Dreaming. He always talk about how we support him. I am real about helping small channels in our community grow, y'all. Seriously. And if I can do anything, I can't make people make the like button and subscribe button, but I'm going to push that agenda because there should be nobody in our community that rocks with us and actually support African Dreaming, Hands in the Dirt, and Nikki, the Everyday Life by OCD. Bougie. We do need to stick together as a family, as a community. If we're going to be a community, we definitely need to support each other. Real talk, y'all. And I'm not with that. If Hands in the Dirt got beef with Bougie Prepper, I'm not going to friend her. I'm friends with everybody until you do me personally dirty. You know what I mean? Or mess with somebody that I like or I care for.
We don't do beef and all that foolishness around me.
We don't do that. You know?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Beef, we do pork.
That's right. Give me a pig sandwich with extra pig.
Yeah, you know what I
Hey,
mean?
I'm not knocking anybody. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam. I'll take your portion.
What you say? I'm eating
I'll
my
take your
pork.
portion.
Ain't
I
nothing
hear
wrong.
you. That's right, Nikki.
You
That's
do
right.
you. I'll do me. Pass the pork, please.
Yeah, because
Oh yes. Hey y'all, we reached the goal.
I
I
got
meant
a
to
good
say that. I was
smell.
kind of letting everybody coming in. We
Yeah.
reached the goal. We still gonna keep going through the end of the month. And wow, thank everybody who contributed. Thank everybody who tossed in those donations, no matter how large, no matter how small. We're gonna help do everything we can for the kids over here. Shout out Microformer again for getting this popping. Thank you, Everyday Life of an OCD chick and Hands in the Dirt for y'all sharing out the content. And thank you everybody else who, like we not at 500, so we don't even have a community tab. It ain't no way in hell we can spread this the way y'all took it upon y'allself to help spread it. So we hit the goal. We're gonna help the kids over here. Anything that come in after this, it's $700, y'all, that we've raised. We hit that mark. We hit that goal. We finna help this school in a major way, because that translates to about 1.4 million to shilling. It's almost double, right?
Okay.
awesome.
The currency. So we talking about books and pads. And if y'all saw the video, you notice some of the little kids didn't have the uniform. They not gonna necessarily say you can't come, but culturally over here, it's so much. Parents take so much pride in their kids not only being educated, but looking the part that goes along with education. So those little kids being able to get those uniforms and having all the material they need and being able to get transportation back and forth to the school, man, y'all changing folks' lives more than y'all know. So thank you. That's my
John.
Hey, what's up, John?
What's up, Game Nerd Mom? Tiny Texas Garden. Shortcase, did you get your hoodie? I went and looked at that information. Everything looked good on this end when I looked at the app. Did you get your hoodie?
And if she got a hoodie, but I want y'all to know that if y'all been watching us and supporting this channel here with I don't mind all the small channels and the people that's in our chat that support us. If you want to go live, y'all can hit me up at microfarmer4@gmail.com. I am not bougie, not bougie prepper, but I'm not bougie and I'm not hard to reach. I will come on and help y'all do lives and get exposed to the community. Stop standing on the sideline and hoping to gain subscribers or to grow your channel. You're going to have to get with somebody personality and get comfortable by going live. Don't just sit on the side. I want people that support us. I'm going to support you. Now, I'm going to always say that. Email me at microfarmer4@gmail.com. If you want to go live, I will go live with you. I talk enough for everybody. And Burton, brother of a and bro, don't think I didn't see that comment you talk about my booty shorts, man. Don't worry about it. You're going to be right next to me with the bucket. All right? You live in the same, you're only 4 minutes away from me. So you just hold that bucket, brother of a certain age. Don't worry about it. I'll cut you 10%. All right? Cool.
Hey, so Grover Hustle want to know when do
y'all
we
can
sleep?
share them. Y'all can share them. When you're done with a microphone, pass them on to him.
You know what I mean?
Share.
We don't sleep, Husson.
Hold on, y'all.
The traveling booty shorts.
traveling booty shorts.
Make me spit up. You been.
Hey, but you know, to what Microfarmer was saying, y'all, for smaller channels, for people who listening, and for people who in the chat, and for folks who just out there lurking. If you're lurking, give a like while you're lurking.
At least, yeah.
But please take advantage of free. It's free. It's free to like. But everybody in this YouTube space, and I'm saying this as the newest content creator in this little panel right here. Everybody ain't gonna be them. Everybody not finna say what Microfarmer just said. Everybody not finna help you like Hands in the Dirt. Everybody not gonna help you like the everyday life of an OCD chick. So if you got folk on here saying, yes, I may have a larger platform than you, but I'm still willing to lift you up with me so we can all go together. If you don't make contact and you know support and then get that reciprocated, then I don't know what to tell you. Because there's folks out here who won't give you the time of day until you look like you're going somewhere. And then you know, but whatever.
And that's the real talk, African Dream. And that's what I said. I got a Hands and Dirt don't like the guy, but I like a guy because he said, I'd rather take the steps and send the elevator back down for y'all. I'd rather Hands and Dirt always tell me grow my channel organically. Don't go out here trying to grow fast, right? So I am growing my channel organically. So if I got to take the steps to come back and get some of y'all to bring y'all up and send the elevator down for y'all to come up with me, I'm going to do that. I know a lot of people might, I'm not their cup of tea, but I'm my own coffee. And I want to be just 100 with everybody in this chat. I'd rather
coffee.
I'd rather take the step and send the elevator back down for a lot of. Hey, George Mitchell, what's up, baby?
What's up, George?
Hey, George, how you doing?
George Mitchell. George right there.
I'd say to grow your channel organically because I think that's the only way to do it. Like the people that follow my channel, I try to, you know, if you put up a video, I try to touch it. You know, so even if it's just a like, a thumbs up, or whatever it is, I try to touch it. And if I can help you, because a lot of people email me, blah, blah, blah. If I can help you in any way, I answer emails. I do answer emails. Now, phone calls, only a few people got my number, whatnot. But I definitely answer emails. I don't mind phone calls. Ain't no big deal. Ain't like I'm doing nothing. But out here trying to, you know, grow this food. But I definitely would try to help you because we all need help. All our channels are relatively small. And to me, from what I've seen, the people that don't grow their channel organically, you know, you can see them, they might have 5,000 or 6,000 subscribers and they put out a video and then only get like 50 views.
Yeah.
So that's telling me that, you know, all those subscribers that they have, nobody's following you. So you don't have any contact or anything with these people. So that's why I try to do it organically. It may be slower. I'm gonna do it my way. You know, that's just all I'm gonna do. I don't care what you know, how other people do theirs. That's up to them. I'm not finna come out here and tell you, even though we do have a lot of issues going on in our country with logistics and the whole nine. I'm not finna go in Walmart and take the food off the shelf and take a picture of.
He said, "Take the."
Really, Stacey?
Yes, he did. He went there.
Oh my God! When you said that, man.
I'm just saying, man.
Oh man, out there. Oh man, own it.
Hold up, but
I personally, I would rather. What is the saying? Slow and steady wins the race. That's for me personally. That's what I'm looking for. You know, as far as my channel goes, I would rather have 100 subscribers and have at least 80% of those subscribers watching my video, as opposed to thousands of subscribers and then you only see, like Stacey said, 50 comments, but you have thousands of subscribers. Something is not right. It's not organic. I'm looking for my tribe. Those people who get the OCDist chick. They get me. They appreciate me. They enjoy my style, my humor, you know, and for others, I may not be your cup of tea, and it's okay because there's still, you know, plenty of other supporters and out there for us. So we all can eat here. There's a channel for each and every one of us. We shouldn't have to watch a channel and we're not interested in it. And so if you're not interested in a channel, you're not going to watch it fully, and you'll notice it on, you know, in your analytics. And so that's, I'm not looking for numbers. I'm looking for subscribers, supporters who genuinely enjoy my channel, genuinely enjoy my content. And if it takes me longer to reach the higher numbers, I mean, that's fine. But Don't just subscribe to me just to subscribe, because you're not really helping me if you're not going to really commit to my channel, watch my videos. Then I appreciate you not subscribing at all, because you actually you're hurting my channel. You're hurting my analytics. So yeah, if I'm your cup of tea, then yeah, I welcome you. Great. But yeah, that's how I feel about that.
I'm gonna give you for instance of a channel that's I think is very organic. And then if you look at her videos, look at the number of views that she get on her videos, and that's Auntie Ellen.
Yes,
I got to go read Auntie. You know, Auntie Ellen got a long name on her video. I got to read the whole. I got to go back.
Oh, that's a long one.
And they talk about my name.
Gardening, quilts, and art traditions.
I'll get you, Auntie Ellen.
Auntie Ellen. Auntie Ellen, you need to change your name for something short.
No, you don't.
No, she does not.
So they say
tried
Auntie
to
Ellen,
change my name, and I will not.
Because Auntie
Don't
Ellen,
you change it, Auntie Ellen.
We're gonna put a petition up for you, Auntie Ellen, to change your name.
Auntie Ellen.
No, they'll find us. If they want us, they'll find us, long name or short name.
If you look at Auntie Ellen's videos, and look at how many people come and watch her videos, and I don't think she's at 1,000 yet, but she has, every time she puts something out, it's 400, 500, 600, 700 people come and watch her videos. So that's letting me know that she's building it organically. And I would rather have the views than the subscribers.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
All day, every day.
The views and the subscribers.
And if y'all don't know Auntie Ellen and me talk personally because she has my phone. If I rock with you, y'all have my personal phone number that y'all can call me. And Auntie Ellen almost call me every other day. You know what I mean?
I ain't got your phone number.
You have.
Exactly, Shortcake.
Yeah.
Love your comment.
I know you just lied like a dog right now, Stacy.
Where my mama at?
Stacy, hold up. Stacy lost all his vegetables in the greenhouse. The first person he called was Microfarmer, where he came out there in his greenhouse and lost half of his plants out there. He called Microfarmer. I lost all my plants.
Hey man,
calm down, son. Calm down.
That was painful. That was
painful. Even the big dogs cry. You know,
hold up. Who called Microfarmer?
When I peeped in my greenhouse, I didn't even open it up. I peeped in there. Everything was green. You know, all my tomato plants about 5-6 inches. I'm like, yeah. I came out the next morning, but all of them laid out.
And who you call when it happened to you?
Ghostbusters.
You lied. He called me. Lash's Journey calls me.
Wow.
A lot of people have garden problems. Call me. If y'all don't know who I am the master garden. I just don't say nothing. And
okay.
Hands in Dirt used to get on my case. He like, stop saying you're not a garden. I'm not being humble. I'm not humble because Hands in Dirt told me stop being humble, y'all. Because he said, stop saying you're not a garden. Am I lying?
I ain't tell you not to be humble. I said you are a gardener.
That is
you. That unhumbleness. Yeah. That was born, and you born with that. I ain't had nothing to do with that.
That's organic. Shit, that's organic.
That's
right
there. And I'm gonna tell you who I learned from. And she's in this live right now. Is Indiana Backyard Gardener. Y'all might not think that lady can grow. She can grow. And I watch her videos, and I keep telling y'all, I might not comment on all y'all videos, but I do watch you. Indiana Backyard Gardener. If y'all don't know who she is, she have rabbits and she got a green thumb. I'm telling y'all, I watch a lot of y'all videos.
Great channel, always informative.
And
check her out.
I give people their props when I see it. And I'm telling you, if y'all don't know Indiana Backyard Garden, she actually grows her butt off, y'all. And I learned a lot from her, even with the rabbits and stuff like that. So I do watch her. Y'all think I don't watch y'all? I do. I make it time. There's a lot of y'all. You know what, Hands Dirt, you're gonna stop.
Yeah, that's the truth. High school, huh? You don't watch me, bro.
Don't pay Hands Dirt no mind, him or Nikki.
Oh, you want to know why I lost my plants in the greenhouse? So what happened was we had temperatures drop down into the 20s. We had temperatures drop down into the 20s, and I had everything in my greenhouse buttoned up, and everything was looking good. And I didn't open it up because I wanted the heat to stay in the greenhouse. So I looked in it the day prior. Everything was looking great. The temperature was above, because I got a thermostat in there, was above freezing, blah, blah, blah. I came out the next morning, just smiling, knew I was going to get a jump on this spring. About 100 plants in there. I would say 90 of them were dead. So
that's
I think what happened was,
I get it.
My trays had water in it. So the ambient temperature was one thing, and then the temperature of that water was something different. And I think it shocked my plants. I think that's what happened. They went into a shock from the ambient temperature and then the actual temperature of the water. It's just like when you go fishing. It could be a little warmer outside, but the water's still cold. And I think that's what happened to them. It shocked them. And so, therefore, as far as my garden is concerned, I'm about, I would say, 3-4 weeks or better behind as far as the growth is concerned. Yeah. But I ain't sweating it. Watch what happens. Watch what I do. Don't listen to what I say. Watch what I do.
Okay.
Tell me.
On this chat,
learn you something, boy.
All three of these people that's on this panel right now, and a lot of people in this chat, they can call me. They can call me anytime. You can call me. I'll answer my phone. I'm not going to not answer my phone if y'all have some questions about certain things. It's just that I do let y'all know.
You didn't answer it one time, though. I called. I really needed you that day. But never mind.
And I called you the other day. You didn't answer either. Last journey had you on a slave ship.
Oh, all right.
Lashes is a trip.
Last journey had you on a
grocery
slave
shopping.
Lashes left me and Rambo Green hands one time. Me and Rambo, we was on there for about 2-3 hours.
She was getting a pedicure, mani-pedi.
Lashes done fed the baby.
They got it.
She done fed the baby, walked the dog.
They so supportive. They just so supportive.
We done got her money out her laundromat.
At the laundromat.
Yeah, she went out collecting her rent and everything.
Yeah.
See, Lashes, I told you they watching you, Lashes. I told you, Lashes. They're watching.
It's funny because it's true.
But there is no, like, people that really know microfarm, and I'm not trying to boost myself up. They know they can reach me. And I ask all y'all who in this chat that really need some help. Y'all can reach me, email me if you don't feel like giving me your number because your spouse don't want you to talk to other people. But you can email me. I do respond to that. And Lisa Journey, I know she hurt herself. I watch her videos. She's recovering, falling down. I do watch you, Tiffany. Yeah. You've been having problems with her neighbors and things of the squirrels, and she waited 45 minutes to kill a bird. You know what I'm saying? I do watch y'all videos.
Right.
It's just, I don't trust what I'm saying. Out of one of y'all likes, I'm there. I'm like you. I might not comment, and I'm telling y'all, please do not take it personal and unsubscribe to YouTubers because you feel because they might not comment, but they probably are one of those like buttons over there. So stop with that stuff. Like they never comment in my videos, but they might be one of your like buttons.
Because if you, for instance, Miss Queen called Microfarmer out on this. I put a video out last week. The video was up 16 seconds. It was a 16-minute video. Microfarmer went in and typed, "See, I watched your video."
I remember that. I remember that.
God damn, I did watch a little bit.
This man done went in there and put a comment in. The video been up 16 seconds. You see Hands in the Dirt? You can't say I didn't watch your video.
I did. I didn't say I watched the whole damn video. I watched some of the video. 16
man, my intro is 6 seconds. I'm saying.
That's wrong. That's wrong, my bro.
Goddamn, at least I stopped by. At least I stopped by. Shit.
But what I do, I watch all the Homer videos. I look at the chickens.
That was a drive-by.
Then walk across the street.
He did a
My
drive-by.
goodness.
Yeah,
He hit play. He hit play and start typing at the same time. He didn't even know what. He was waiting for you to say about 4 words. So he could be like, hey,
Right.
Short cakes.
Great,
Exactly.
Surgery's on the
video.
6th of next month.
Thanks
You
for-
see how much I know about him? His surgery's on the 6th of June. This is
Man,
my concern. I
friends.
know
Who needs
what's going on. I'm a real friend.
who needs them?
This man don't watch 16 seconds of my video to about some hands in dirt. You can't say I ain't watch your video.
Watch 16 minutes. I don't know.
Man.
Hey, but for him, that
No,
was good.
you would have been
For him,
better
no,
off
that's
just
good.
typing in first. That's what you should have done. Just type first.
Oh, that's
You
what
would've
you be
won
doing,
with that.
Nikki. That's the shit you be doing, Nikki, first. If Nikki she put first.
If I'm
No,
first,
I'm
I
not the
type
only
first.
one.
But I
A lot of y'all do it. I have seen a
Hey.
lot of videos that y'all put first.
look back because we're first. But look back at every video you have made.
I'm not. I refuse to let y'all try to YouTube.
don't even
shit.
try.
Like y'all Gardner said, he rang the doorbell and ran.
Yes, there you go. Yes, there you go. Boom.
Y'all not gonna try to YouTube shame me, y'all.
Hey,
I'm
man,
sorry.
Mitchell say your nose is
Oh,
growing.
we did already.
Hey, Game Nerd Mom got
Yeah.
it right. That's exactly what he did.
Oh,
He watched the intro, he commented, and he left. And the
Yes.
thing is, the he said something about
See?
the what did he say? Microformer, you said something about you left a 2-parter comment, and he got down to the end and he showed about how he fixed the irrigation. It was the irrigation one. It was the irrigation video.
yeah. I told him, I said, I ain't see it dripping. I see it spraying every goddamn
See
way.
it spraying. And if you had watched it more than about 4.3 seconds, you would have seen you would have seen how he fixed it.
This man.
He told on himself. He snitched on himself.
He did. He snitched on himself, man.
Yep.
Hey, but I didn't watch the video.
Loud and strong, brick all strong. Yep.
Yo, hold up. Y'all know they got some
Absolutely.
long Hands in the Dirt got some long ass commercials going on. I can't watch the commercials.
Hey,
and
man,
some-
I can't help. I got commercials.
Let's
That's how I'm
start
trying
right
to get
here.
paid. Hey, man,
Let's
I got a
start
daughter in
right
college.
Y'all not gonna.
We
Y'all
taking
not
up money in
gonna-
Africa.
Yeah.
I'm taking up money in America. I'm trying to get that girl through school, man. I got to keep putting these videos out,
See,
man.
Michael Farmer, he don't watch videos. He don't watch videos, but he will join your live stream. I'll give him that.
Oh, yeah, you enjoy your live
That's
stream
his
long
thing.
he can talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
You
ain't
gotta
watching
take
your
it as you
video
get
though. Don't you ever think that.
Y'all gotta be like Lisa Journey. Lisa Journey goes straight to the point. I fell. I got my hip problem going on.
Yo.
She goes straight to the shit. Y'all be dragging that video out there.
I watched that.
Lisa Journey said she done fell in the hole, fell down, and she recovered for the next 5 weeks.
So you watch the women videos,
Okay.
but you don't watch ours.
That
trail on the mission. Reach out to my
She was
sister
2
Nikki.
points, huh?
Email Nikki. She can give you some pointers on the indoor growing, because she does some of that with a grow light.
Yeah.
Yeah, little something.
Hey,
Guys,
you know we did a drive-by.
Yeah, he did a drive-by. You know what, y'all, for everything
He sure
other
did.
parts y'all was talking about with the importance of that engagement. That's got a lot too, because I even other folk brought it to our attention, man. Y'all really helped support our live yesterday, and even another YouTuber had we was talking to and sent us a message, another content creator, and they were like, "Damn, y'all a little bitty channel, but y'all had a whole bunch of folks in the live." And that engagement, man, that's something I think a lot of us are good about doing for each other. We show up for each other and help each other out. And from what I'm learning from y'all, like you said, Nikki, with the analytics and all of that, man, if you ain't got folks watching and commenting and engaging with you, then it's gonna be rough either way, ain't it?
Yeah.
I'm with Roland Hudson. See what Roland Hudson say? Some of them, I know y'all monetize channels Y'all get paid by people watching the commercial. Now, what you want? You to watch the commercial, you get that little couple of dollars, or you want
Here
me
you
to
go.
what? Y'all ain't gonna shame me.
You're not getting it all. You better
Look
choose
man.
either or here. Either
You can
or.
skip all my
Either
videos, just
or.
watch all the commercials.
Exactly.
I know that's
You,
right.
you tell
And
us
buy the product. And buy the product especially.
Yeah.
Whatever they're selling, you buy it.
Comment is important too. Like I told Homer, every now and then, for some odd reason, the algorithm, he put out a video last week.
Crazy.
And me and him had just been talking about it. I'm like, for some time, man, for some odd reason, they'll just choose one of your videos and run it. You know, and I say when you go look at your analytics, you can see where it comes from. And Homer put out a video, and that thing shot up to what, 3,500 views?
3,500. I was like, wait, that's a whack video. It was the wackest video I ever put out. And I know I got whack.
It always be the BS you put out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell? The most corniest.
Sure don't come back, huh?
Yeah, they're gonna make sure. Then after he did that, he goes, "Yeah, I'm finna put out this shower scene." I said, "No, don't do it right now, Homer.
Oh,
I'm gonna do that.
You got to pay attention.
Listen, I'm gonna do my shower scene. I don't care what y'all say, but I'm just right now. I'm gonna listen.
I'm with you, Homer. I want you to do it. I'm for you.
I'm be sexy. I got my
Absolutely.
foliation glove. I got my foliation glove. I got my Noxzema. I got my I got everything, y'all. I even went so far. I gave it the hands of the. You know what I mean? Listen, hold up.
Hey, man,
here you go.
No.
Here you go.
I done brought me some new stuff. This right here, the cream up my cream.
Okay.
Be like this.
All right, yeah.
I do my homework. I have watched the women who do shower scenes, so I know they don't show nothing but their collarbones, they shoulders, they wash their hair, and they wash their thighs and their kneecaps and their
clavicle.
Their clavicle.
Yeah. I bet not see no wet at that.
No, gotta hit that clavicle bone.
Brother, a certain age.
Okay, that sound like it's low.
Brother of a certain age, I'm being real with y'all. All y'all gonna watch it because y'all gonna be curious what the hell
Hey, Pathway Homestead.
Y'all all go.
Don't worry. They're gonna watch.
Y'all gonna be like, what is Microfarm up to now? Y'all gonna watch it. I got my Noxzema. I got my.
You have to
still
run
on
that
urban.
How many women use this cream right here? Well, how many women use this cream?
Hey, look what George Mitchell say.
I used to back in the day. Back in the day, I did.
Look what George say.
George Mitchell, get all your. George Mitchell, I want you to get all your computers in your house on that video. And you click the like button. All right, George Mitchell.
Hey,
you've
man.
been a supporter from day one.
Look, I don't know what's going on up there in New York. What kind of air you got? What kind of waters? What's going on?
I'm trying to get the.
Trying to put Noxzema and Nivea. This man got a bonnet.
I got a bonnet. I got exfoliation glove. I brought me a pack of. You know what I mean?
For the love of Thor. That's what he's trying to get. Some of that Thor love.
Oh,
bruh.
All right,
you gonna have to go ahead and get this OnlyFans popping. That's the tree you barking up. Straight OnlyFans.
Yeah, man.
I got me some more. I think I got some cream. I got some shea butter. I'm gonna do the whole sexy thing.
Hey, home. They want to know, do you moisturize? Home, yeah.
Yeah, man. I've been looking back at HandsInTheDirt. I've been looking back at it. I've been looking back at it in the mirror. HandsInTheDirt. I've been looking back at like, hey.
You're gonna be looking back at it. They're gonna have a shiny booty.
I gotta get my booty shirt ready.
All right, George. We'll talk to you, sir.
Clap, 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 clap.
Oh, stop, Nikki. Stop. Stop, Nikki. Stop. Stop. Stop.
So clap, 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 clap.
Y'all don't be messing with
That
microphone.
hawk coming out.
Hey,
That hawk coming
we
out.
need a toast.
We do need a toast.
Yeah.
We're gonna toast the Homer
Yeah, we do.
shower scene.
Exactly. I appreciate y'all.
You about to blow up. You about to blow up.
Yeah, more ways than one.
Cheers.
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 Oh God.
Was it this live or live before last where Homer was talking about having them long ass hair?
Yeah, you got it.
Oh no.
You can't be doing no shower scene with them long ass hair.
Hey man, y'all know Nikki is an instigator. She gonna send. We used to call her sick him up the tree. That's what we call it down here. She gonna suck him up the tree.
So long he can cornrow them mugs.
Yeah, she gonna suck him up the tree.
I told y'all microphone have a rat tail. Have a rat tail pick one down through them.
Hey, my man said Homer trying to get nice and supple.
I brother a certain age. You don't get off of me.
Hey, ain't that what they said in life? Nice and supple like a lady.
Nice and supple. Jangling.
Oh no.
Jangling.
Can't get on nowhere.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Your boy
they gonna be trying to take your cornbread.
They take my cornbread and get that taste out their mouth.
More gonna be trying to take your cornbread, man.
Listen, y'all.
Oh my gosh.
People have been following microphone, but do not challenge me to do something because I'm gonna do it. I am strictly gonna do it because y'all. I just like to entertain people. It's all in fun. People trust what I tell you. It's all in fun because they scared. Those two men on this channel right now, they scared to do it. I ain't scared.
Hey man,
my
man said you got cornrows and edge gel.
Edge control. That's what's on my hair. The edge control.
Ain't no edge control here. I even got a lineup.
Hey man, it's got a
Talk
sticky
about
back.
your butt hairs.
It's got a sticky back. You can just
you talking about them other hair.
Yeah, them other hairs. You said they were long.
Let's see what everybody on
You have
Renee
to do
Garden
something with them long hairs.
That man looking like Allen Iverson.
George Mitchell. Oh my gosh.
Game nerd mom, I agree 100%. He gonna end up with one too.
Hold on.
I'm telling you, Homer, he's about to blow up. You're gonna blow up. Mark my words. He about to blow up. He about to blow up.
I'm about to boo. I don't know. But go ahead, y'all.
Hey, listen. What up? I'm trying. Hey, what's up, pescatarian gardener?
Hey, what's going on, babe?
I want to know what everybody's planted this week. If anybody put anything new out this week. So I put out some more herbs. Like I said, I'm trying to make my own tomato sauce and spaghetti sauce this summer. So I put out some more herbs. What I put out? Some more basil. I put out some what's other stuff I like? Cilantro. I know a lot of people don't like cilantro. I like cilantro. Put out some more cilantro. I put out some more peppers and a couple more tomatoes. And I have some more seeds coming. There's a couple more varieties of tomatoes I want to grow. Hopefully, they probably won't be ready till August, but it don't matter. I want to can all that stuff up. So anybody grow anything different, plant anything different this week? How about you, Nikki?
Let me see what I put in recently. Some cantaloupe. Let me see some squash, cantaloupe, squash. What else recently? 2 watermelon. I forget the names. I usually do the sugar baby watermelon because they're small and petite, and they work for me as far as our area. Yes, all of them did good, except for the one that I left on the vine in that I used a panty. Was it the panty? No, I used a scarf, some type of material that didn't do well for water. So I lost that one, but other than that, the rest of them did fine. And let's see. Yeah, go to somebody else.
What's going on, African Dreaming?
Well, I can tell you, I'm happy. Look here, man. You helped me in a major way. You and let me catch y'all up on the story. So I got like I got 3 little ugly ass tomato plants. One of them looking pretty good. The other 2 look like if they was alive, they'd be coughing. They just didn't look right, you know. So I was talking to Hands in the Dirt, and I had showed it to him. And he was like, "Man, they all right." Because I was ready to pull them up and throw them away for real. And he was like, "We talking about determinants and indeterminants." And I said, "Yeah, I'm determined to eat these motherfuckers when they finally do grow." So he was like, tap them. You know, they what you call it? Not the sex of them, but the way, you know what we talked about, bro. How
you talking about the suckers
pollinate? Yeah,
hand pollinate.
Pollinate. So I was like, well, I guess I get at a shot, y'all. I tell you, man, I got three clusters on one, and one getting ready to come in on the other one. So just stick with it. And that's my good news for what I'm growing here lately, man. Because I'm telling you, I like the tomatoes over here, but you want different varieties sometimes. So I'm ready for these beefsteak to come on in.
So we got
those. That's one of my favorite varieties: the beefsteak and the what do you call it? What's the name of that? Just escaped my mind. Rutgers. Those are my 2.
Better Boy,
yes, the
Big Boy.
Rutgers. Yeah,
they're good.
Homer, I'm trying to listen to you. I'm listening to you, Nikki, but Homer sitting up here looking like Mama Family.
Yeah, he don't got to touch his.
Did you see my comment?
Where you, Medea?
I know what he put in that Listerine.
Hey, microformer. Hello.
So in the backyard garden, tomatoes, peppers, dill, squash.
Oh my gosh!
So she put out quite a bit. North Carolina gardener put out potato slips and melons. Tammy put out some Swiss chard, kale, and corn. And pescatarian gardener Mux melons. It's my first time. Yeah, I got some Mux melons growing too. I got a lot of different melons growing, and a bunch of them are muskmelon. I got a Minnesota midget growing. I got a Chantres growing. I got a Heart of Gold. I got a Petite de Gois. It's a French melon. Where my pinky finger at? Oh, bam.
There you go. Get it out there.
Yeah, so I'm growing a lot of different, black diamonds, orange tenders.
I think that's one that I got. The black diamond. Tenders, I think that was the one variety.
Sugar babies. I got melons everywhere.
Yeah.
I won't. And then this year, I'm trying to grow a lot of single serving melons, like the little smaller ones. Where one person can eat.
Like the sugar baby.
So I like the sugar babies.
I love those. They're always so sweet. I've never, even with a sugar baby watermelon, even if you pick it and it's not fully ripe, it's still sweet.
Here go my sister right here, Virtuous Gardener Night at 1. Shalom, how's everyone doing tonight?
Yes,
it's been a while since I seen you.
Welcome.
What's going on?
Hey,
I've been keeping your videos.
Yeah.
I seen that big old carrot. Homer probably wants your carrot.
Speaking of big old carrots, that's what I was finna say. Hey, y'all remember that scene on Police Academy when old boy was sneaking over to the female dorm and he wasn't supposed to be over there, but he had on the little shower cap and the robe and had on all the. That's what Homer look like right now.
Man, Homer don't got in contact with his inner femininity.
That's more than femininity.
Okay.
That's
look at this. Did you swing at me?
He game nerd. She did cucumber, squash, corn, and melon. Homer, if you want to bat left-handed man, we don't care. If you want to be a left-hand batter, knock yourself out. Shit, we don't care.
No. I don't think that's a matter of sexuality. I think he got to go get looked at.
Yeah,
We gonna have, we gotta take him over to the place. We got.
Hey, Homer, I got a bag full of pills that the military sent me. Boy, you can come eat some of these. You be sitting at the table just drooling at the mouth.
Hey, you let that man work on his T-zone if he wants to.
Oh, so she harvests her first garlic. So I'm finna do that.
Large
North
hands you
Carolina.
have.
I've been trying to hold off because my niece is supposed to be coming over, and I want them to harvest the garlic. They better hurry up because my garlic, it's time for it to come out. I did one. My son Khalil was here, and I pulled one, and it was elephant garlic. It looked really good, so I need to get the rest of it pulled out.
Okay.
But I did get the what do you call the daggone? She just cooked some spaghettis with it. The green part of the garlic. Start with an S. Anyway, chop some of that up, and she made some spaghetti with it. I could smell it all the way downstairs. That garlic. It wasn't even the bowl.
Wow. Just a few cloves.
You
know, it wasn't even the clove. It was green.
Growing box. Take care. Good night. Going out the box.
Good night. Good night, bro.
Going out the box. I didn't know he was in here. We'll see you, bro.
He just jumped in. He had just jumped in.
Hey, GT.
Mine is dying. I don't know what she's talking about.
What's going on?
Y'all don't pay no attention to Homer, man. He got bad skin.
Yeah.
Dry skin.
He doing his night routine. Hey, man.
He doing the exfoliation.
Oh, garlic.
But for those of y'all from Atlanta, if y'all see Homer on Metropolitan, y'all see him on Metropolitan. Hey.
No. I need gas money. I need gas money.
Hey, man, y'all turn on that Uncle Luke. Shake what your mama gave you.
You gonna have the smoothest skin.
Yes,
Smooth as a baby's bottom.
You so smooth. You so glowing.
God's construction. Yes, I do hand pollinate sometimes. Yeah, I'll take a male. I'll take a male plant and put it to the female, and stimulate it. Yeah, I do that sometimes. Definitely will. I don't be trying. Sometimes you can't take no chances, but yeah.
Lion Press recently put out a video. Lion Press recently put out a video where he hand pollinated. They look a little red, a little bit.
I got this fan blowing in them and laughing.
Yeah, that's
skates.
what it is.
That's what they're called. Garlic skates. I couldn't get the word out of my mouth to say more.
Y'all know white garlic is really expensive over here. Purple garlic grow natural.
Oh.
Grow wild.
Okay.
White garlic will run for a kilo will run you about $15 US when it's really, really short in supply over here.
I took the skates. Yeah, so we just took the skates and we still got some more in there. She chopped that up and put it in the spaghetti. Bro, when she was cooking it, I could smell that garlic downstairs.
Yum.
So I can imagine what the bowl is gonna be like. But I always like the garlic that I grow better than the store garlic. It's more pungent. What's up, GT?
Everything's better from the home garden.
Yeah, it is. GT, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
You think you're using too much?
Hey, man.
Oh, yeah.
Get him in contact with his inner femininity.
That man pores gonna be this big come in the morning.
You know, microphone this man with sensitivity.
That man gonna have dime-sized pores all over.
A man don't need a man that'll give you money.
Go ahead, Stacey. The sensitivity.
Yeah, sensitive. No, microforming. Hey, he not injecting. He taping.
Oh, he washed it off. Okay, all right now. There you go.
You have to watch that
Get some
much off.
moisturize.
He has
taping down.
Look at you.
What's going on, my Australian
Your skin
friend?
is clean.
Hello, Mike. How you doing, Mike?
So clean and fresh like Atlanta, Georgia. So clean and fresh.
Yes, welcome, Gardening Perth. Yeah.
Hey, it's time for a toast to Microfarmer and his inner demons.
Why I got me by inner demons?
Hey, cheers.
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 Why I got me by inner demons?
Don't need a man that'll give you. Yeah, Microfarmer, that's why my eyes water. This fool. Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Greene County. Wait a minute. Where we at? Greene County Agroforestry. Hold up now. You see what's behind me, don't you? Yeah. That be her.
That's pretty.
Oh,
what's that? That's one of the poorest states in America. What's that?
Poorest state in America?
Yeah, that's one of the poorest states in America.
Man, this state, Georgia, got the highest inflation in America right now.
It ain't even the top 10 richest state in America, man.
It ain't got to be the top 10 richest state. We only got one city.
Maryland was on the list. Maryland was on the list. We were on
Maryland is on the list, but Atlanta, Georgia, and Georgia's not even on the list of the top 6.
We only got one city in Georgia.
Hold on.
That ain't even
was on the list for what? What Nikki say? Maryland was on the list for what?
For one of the richest cities.
richest state
in America.
Yeah.
Now Texas is number 1. Texas number 1. California's number 2. Connecticut is number 3, and New York is number 4.
Right.
I ain't look at the number 4. As long as I was in the number 4, Connecticut number 3 and 4. I didn't.
We may have been 6, maybe something like that.
Oh, I'm assuming
Georgia didn't even reach the radar. And we ain't even going to talk about the richest city.
You can't look at, like somebody said they met a girl years ago. And he asked her where she's from. He said, he told the woman, sound like you got an accent. You from Georgia? And she said, no, I'm from Atlanta.
Wow. That was
Latrell, you from PG County? I'm in PG County.
Yeah.
Shout out to PG County.
Well, I smell good. I smell so fresh and clean.
Well, you after all of that.
Well, we already know that, GT. That's why these people from New York flocking down here.
Georgia ain't got no money. Don't do this. CGT, go back.
Get in a movie.
GT Junior, that cold and got to your brain. HandsInTheDirt is a data person. HandsInTheDirt is a statistic person. Statistically, data person. Go type in.
So did I, Montreal. I'm from Fort Washington. Went to Friendly School.
Tell them again, we
have so much to talk about.
See, Homer.
Nobody want to go there, Virtual Guard. What's wrong with you? That's why you virtuous.
Homer.
Nobody want to go to Atlanta.
Small world.
But I'm going to tell you the difference, Homer. When we talk about Atlanta, we talking about black wealth. Yeah. That way.
All right, I'm out.
That way. Mm-hmm. We ain't wearing no Hanukkahs.
HandsInTheDirt is deflecting. That's what they call in the manosphere deflecting.
A manosphere? No, I'm not deflecting. I said, if you talk about Georgia, it ain't but one city in Georgia. We're not like Miami. It's not like Texas. It's not like New York. We got one city, Atlanta.
If you heard me, I didn't say city. I said state.
That's what I'm saying. The rest of it is rural.
I said state. I ain't say cities. I said state.
That's exactly what I'm saying. The rest of it is rural. We got 169 counties, and the rest of it is corn. Half of them I couldn't even tell you about. Corn-fed, cornmeal, backwoods.
Wait. Virtual Guard 91. She said, what happened? Virtual Guard, please don't take it personal. I'm just jacking with you. She said,
She said, but everyone wants to visit ATL.
Ain't nobody want to visit no ATL. Nobody want to visit that shitty ass place. Everybody want to come to New York. New York. New York is the number one vacation spot in the world. Stop it. Stop it. Represent your, I understand it's okay to represent where you're from, but from people around the world wants to visit New York City. I'm so sorry. Maybe not New York State, but New York City will be number one in, what's that thing, in Family Feud? Survey said number one answer. New York City.
Moving out though? Why you don't live there?
New York City.
Moving out?
Oh, you moving that out a bit.
One reason why we moving out is when we retire because we go to Georgia, we go to Arizona and Florida because they don't have property tax. I mean, they don't have income tax. So that's the only reason why we come down to your raggedy state to live large.
I'm gonna tell you something though. I-20, I-75,
raggedy.
85,
wow.
95, ain't none of them closed. Ain't none of them closed. And take your rats back with you. The ones you brought in your luggage, the rats and roaches that you brought in your luggage.
I'd rather live with rats than broke brothers. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Who broke?
I ain't saying you broke. Don't take it personal. I said I'd rather live with rats than broke brothers.
Homer, you talking about a chocolate city. Come on now.
Hold up. Like you always say, the women are holding it down in Atlanta, baby.
I ain't saying the women are holding it down in Atlanta.
You said the women in Atlanta are fine.
I said it's a lot of influence. I say it's a lot of women here that make paper. Yes, that's true. But I didn't say they the only ones holding it down. I didn't say that.
Shit,
I said they outnumber the men in Atlanta. Probably
big bank take little bank. I'm with the women. Big bank take little bank. If the women got big bank, then the dude big bank take little bank, baby.
Virtuous. Thank you, Virtuous. I seen a rat.
Virtuous. When the last time you made a video?
I seen a rat. Grab a pigeon and pull it back in the hole with him.
If you keep bringing up that one story, if you keep
hey man.
Oh yeah.
So
never
every
gonna
time
let you
I
live
moved
it
to New
down.
York, I was always somewhere where it was nice, so I didn't see any rats. But I seen him on video. I call my partner Eric. He from Brooklyn. He'll tell you about him.
Brooklyn, yo, Eric ain't gonna say nothing bad about New York.
I'm gonna call my man Wes. Wes from the Bronx. He gonna be over here this week. He'll tell you about them big old rats.
Well, you need to have him on one
side. Your children.
Or your man Wes. If your man Wes is from the Bronx, you get your bedroom for him because he put out of the Bronx. If your man Wes is from the Bronx and talk against the Bronx, he's moving down to Georgia next door to you, bro.
No, he don't stay next door to me. He stay on the south side.
Matter of fact, send him some money, go get him a damn U-Haul. Because if he's from the Bronx and talk against the Bronx, I will make sure he be moving down to Georgia the next day.
Well, you got Bougie Prepper.
Say no loyalty, huh?
You got Bougie Prepper right here. What Bougie Prepper got to say?
Why are you trying
to be loyal to your rats, right?
You goddamn right.
I'm trying to pull that video up. Listen.
You trying to pull a video up, bro?
Pull that video up.
You know what?
This pigeon was doing this little pigeon thing. It was minding its own little business. It was doing this. It was doing this pigeon thing. A rat.
I seen that one before.
It was in broad daylight. The little pigeon was like, I'm a pigeon. I'm a pigeon.
Game nerd mom guard. You do not want to game nerd mom guard. You do not want to make me answer that question because we don't have nothing in common with Atlanta. Atlanta is home of the doodoo chasers, the poo-poo chasers.
Oh man, you better stop playing. Y'all got more people than us, so you know all about us.
The word on the streets of Atlanta is that there are men that like men in Atlanta. They are home of the doodoo chasers.
We got them. We accept everybody from New York. We don't turn down nobody.
He said home of
we can go down with the rats. You can go down with the rats and the shooters, but we ain't doodoo chasers. I'm just saying.
Listen. Why all them got accents?
What?
Yeah,
what?
All of them got accents.
Who got accents? The doodoo chasers?
Yeah, what's up, son? Ain't nothing up, bro. You got
it. Hell no. Oh, hell no. They might came from Michigan or some shit.
Nah,
They
ain't no Michigan accent. I know a Detroit accent. Ain't from no Detroit.
Ain't no New York City cat. He must came from Buffalo or Syracuse.
Y'all gonna stop throwing Buffalo up
Yeah,
on
we're
the
gonna
ground.
throw that, yo. New York,
I know, Andale. I know. It's wild.
New York City is home.
You see what she said? Homer, this I was telling you about last week. You see what she got in here?
Most
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Most of the people in Atlanta, they're from somewhere else.
Trust me, I'm saying they ain't from New York. That's for sure.
Yeah,
go do a survey. They ain't from New York City.
Yeah.
Nah, they ain't from New York City. New York City got too much money to run down to that post state. I'm telling you.
Well, for some odd reason, for Georgia to be a poor state, we can't keep out of
no third world country. We are not leaving money to come down to poverty. I'm just being honest with you, bro.
Okay, we broke down here in Atlanta.
Y'all stay down there.
I didn't say Atlanta.
No, we broke down here in Atlanta.
I didn't say y'all was broke. I just said the state's broke. I didn't say Atlanta was broke. I said the state.
No, we broke.
The only person got
they just didn't make top 10.
That's a good point, Matrell. What about Greenwich Village, Micro Farmer? I'm listening to y'all. This is fun as hell.
I want to know about Greenwich Village. That's been going on since the 70s.
Yeah.
Montreal.
We know about Studio 84.
Montreal Mission. I think Egypt is dark. It's about 12 midnight there, ain't it? You should be in your bed.
You don't want to talk about that part.
Don't get into this grown man. Like your man African said, don't get this grown people. Don't get into grown folks. Get this Montreal.
Are you trying to say she should her shower cap with her Noxema on her face?
Her
like you just
Noxema,
said?
her frankincense. Could your frankincense next to your bed because you in Egypt? Frankincense was made in Egypt. It's 2 a.m. It's past your bedtime, my child.
See now he's trying to get her off the thing. The only place I would live in New York,
you leave my DMV system
would be
alone.
Manhattan.
You leave my DMV system alone.
She's telling the truth.
You leave my DMV system alone.
Montreal, you done left the planet. Montreal, you and African Dreamer have left the planet.
Now he
you
see how he deflecting? He
deflecting.
Greenwich Village is for the LGTB. I'm not gonna knock that.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna knock that. But for African Dreamer and Montreal on a mission, I love y'all too. But y'all have left the planet. When y'all left America, y'all left the planet.
Why we left the planet? They left America. They left the planet. What kind of foolishness is that?
Because they don't have no McDonald's. If you ain't got no McDonald's, you left the planet.
Homer, you need to get out more, bro.
Goodness.
You need to get out more.
If you ain't have a Popeyes or Bojangles,
they got McDonald's all over the world. Believe me.
Shit, for African Dream to get a McDonald's, he got to drive 6 hours.
You say 6 hours?
You got to get a McDonald's.
But don't nobody eat that junk.
He said 9 hours to get a McDonald's.
Why would you live in another country? Good night, Miss Viola.
Oh, Miss Viola.
Live in another country and want to go eat McDonald's.
Have a good night.
Y'all doing this stuff all the time. Y'all live in the country. There's a McDonald's in the middle of the woods. I was there. Remember, I'm in Georgia. I got a house in Georgia. The only thing was in that damn town was a McDonald's in the woods.
You was in South Georgia, like I said. You was in what, Lumpkin County somewhere?
Yep, Lumpkin County.
I can't tell you how to get there.
Now, in fairness, I'm gonna be fair. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it real. Yeah, I say about maybe a month and a half ago, I would have whooped somebody's ass for an acre-long cheese cone and an ocean water. I'd have whooped somebody.
Oh, yeah, baby.
I'd have beat their ass. They'll man that Man, I wanted an ocean water and an extra-long cheese cone to ban them motherfuckers. I ain't bullshit.
You had a craving, huh?
I just had a craving. I got over it. You know, so I give me a piece of dope.
Like that sometimes. It's like that sometimes.
Life goes on. But look, I'm American. Look, you grow up eating certain stuff. You want something. I mean, I could be out walking, minding my own business through these beautiful mountains up here and shit, and all of a sudden, I just want a fillet of fish or something.
Yeah. You ain't getting that.
You gonna get a fillet of goat? That's the fucking close you gonna get to a fillet of goat.
Yeah. Hey, I'm good with my goat, man. But y'all don't want the cheese corner and shit before too. I ain't the only one.
When I was stationed in Europe and I went to McDonald's for the first time and asked for a quarter pounder, they was looking at me like a what?
Yeah.
Quarter pounder. They don't have a quarter pounder. They got a hamburger deluxe or something they called it.
Mm-hmm.
Because they use the metric system, so they don't have a quarter pounder.
Right. Ain't no quarter pounder.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I love those McDonald's French fries.
That part.
For those.
Yeah, the fries are good.
I love the McDonald's fries.
Yeah.
That's right, Odom Homestead.
Hey, Odom Homestead.
My home left New York.
I left New York.
That. Man, you go about your city, but you don't live there.
Hold up. The only reason why I left New York is to stay alive to talk to you.
I don't want to hear about the only reason. I don't want to hear no only reason.
The only reason I left New York is because I was over here. I want to be around to talk to you fellas. If I stayed in New York, I'd probably be somewhere in the penitentiary or in the box.
No. Everybody rich in New York.
No, I didn't say rich. I said I had
everybody rich in New York.
I was not trying to be what's them brother's name? The movie endings. What was them brothers? The famous brothers.
Everybody rich in New York. You told me that.
I understand. You misunderstand what I said. I said
you told me if a man made $100,000 in New York, he would be poor.
I left New York because I want to be sitting here talking to Hands in
You
Dirt.
told me a man made $100,000 in New York. Six figure, he'd be average.
I gave you the reason. Thank you, Tiffany Q. Yeah. I'm trying to tell Hands in the Dirt. He's trying to make a joke. Okay. The reason why I left New York is because I have a crazy past in New York, and I want to end my retirement in life and not look behind my back because, like I said, I have a crazy past, and I want to be alive to sit here on YouTube and joke with y'all people for the rest of my day.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't leave this shit because of money. I got money.
I didn't say you didn't have money. I just said you said everybody, if you made $100,000 in New York, you'd be average.
You are average. You are average. I'm seriously okay. Joke aside, I know a lot of people.
See you later, Virtuous Gardner.
But I know a lot of people visit New York City.
Yeah, Virtuous.
I was born and raised in New York. I only came to Connecticut 8 years ago, and for people that visit for a short time, a month, whatever, you have to live in the city, like Atlanta. I gotta live in Atlanta to actually really know exactly what's going on in Atlanta. We're just making jokes about it, but seriously. The average man that's actually making money, I'm saying average man making money, is at 100,000 because the way the city expenses are. That's why I hear other states and other people talk about $100,000, a lot of money. It depends on where you're at. Now,
where you live.
Yeah, where you live at. If you're in a New York City, $100,000 is just like somebody in one of them little small towns making it's crazy because I can take 100,000 and move out of New York City or New York State and live like a king and queen. But in New York City itself, you just average, man. I'm being honest with you.
Crazy.
That's like even Maryland, where y'all at in the DMV. Maryland's the same way. You 100,000, you just average. That's the average guy out there. Seriously. I'm not saying it's not nobody.
It is.
Like Hands in the Dirt. He talked about Atlanta. Atlanta became a most expensive state. It's going to come to the point like New York.
100,000. We got the highest inflation right now.
Okay, but what I'm saying to you, $100,000 in Atlanta is probably going to be the average sooner or later because it's nothing to boast about. It's what most people are making just to survive. Atlanta's just feeling like you said the highest inflation, but New York been there, California been there, Maryland been there already, New Jersey been there already. Your wife is from New Jersey. She'll tell you to survive in those areas, you got to make that kind of money. You can't go around talking about you making 50,000, 60,000. They look at you and they laugh at you. You a bum. I kid you not. You a bum. Girls ain't messing with you. That's why you got a lot of New Yorkers that's hustlers and drug dealers. You can't walk around talking about you make 50,000 and hold your chest out. They laugh at your ass. A kid at McDonald's is at $25 an hour.
Dawning, welcome, Audacity Dawning.
I'm just saying, I'm not knocking nobody's state. I'm just having fun here. But reality is, New York is very expensive to live in. Right. You could be paying $3,000 for a fucking rat hole here. I mean, literally, a box. And you got to share that with 4 people. Seriously.
That's because you ain't got no space. Everything goes up.
Yeah, okay. That too.
That's because you don't have any space.
So when a man come up in New York City, I make $100,000. They're like, no, me too. I mean, yes, we got poor people in New York City. We have average people in New York City. But if you're trying to be a successful person in New York City, you got to be in the 100,000 mark. You are just getting over the poverty line in New York City at 100,000. I'm being honest with you. Exactly, Miss Front Porch Garden. I'm telling you, in certain areas, 100,000 is just average, man. I'm being honest with y'all.
Yeah, see, you used to get into a 1-bedroom in Atlanta for that, but not no more. That's how I said
that. You just sent me a video where the father was renting an apartment for children, his daughters, and they were saying the people that just to be in this place, they had to make what, $5,000 a month or something like that.
Yeah, they wanted the kids, so he had to get the apartment for his daughters, because they couldn't afford to put it in their name because housing here is really bad in Atlanta right now. So, heck on it.
See, Susan K said the same thing about California.
My stepson, they just moved down here a couple weeks ago, but it took them at least 2 months to try to find a vacant apartment. There's none. The inventory is terrible in Atlanta right now. It took them forever to try to get an apartment. They finally got one.
Hey, Broke Farmer, welcome in.
What's up, bro?
Bro, what's going on, bro?
Hey, cuz.
Exactly. I mean, that's
what where the wine. We be drinking.
Yeah. Wait. Hold on. The chicken said that word. Wait a minute. Go back to what the chicken said.
Chicken. Welcome.
The chicken.
The chicken.
Hey, the chicken.
The 13-year-old
toast. But see, my cup does not run over, so.
Give me 1 second. I'm just having fun.
Yes, it's time. Can we do a toast?
I'm just having
fun. Y'all do a toast without me. Nikki,
okay.
Go ahead and run the toast. Because it's going to take Homer 30 minutes to get it out. Go ahead and run the toast.
Cheers, everyone.
Hey, Proctor God.
Let's drink.
So, speaking cheers.
Let's drink. Yes, cheers.
I ain't trying to rag on nobody's state and stuff like that. Hansberg, we talk about the only come about New York City is that pigeon, that rat eating a pigeon.
Look, new topic. Next topic. Isn't that what you do to me in the chat? Next.
Oh, he do you like that? I be peeping game. I be Micro be like,
you know what?
Okay, next.
You gotta slow your roll, man.
Right, next.
Done. So he try to move you on, Nikki.
Let's move on.
Sit there and repeat itself 15 times.
Hey, but y'all know
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but yes.
When I had stepped away, I was listening a little bit. My man, people just getting priced out of Seattle before we relocated, man. I mean, Seattle is insane. My friend of mine, they brought a crib home. They had a purchase, one of the local builders in that area, and I was thinking it was $3,700 a month, but it was $33,000. It was like $33,500 a month for your mortgage. And man, you can't afford. Hey, you better not sneeze. You better not miss a day.
Yeah,
you ain't got no wiggle room to ever fall off, and the rent's not much cheaper than that for a decent place to live. I mean, the average home price in Seattle is like $600,000, and then it's just expensive, y'all. All these bigger cities, man. That's why people flood in the South from New York. And Microformer, what you? I'm telling you, your pores all right, bro. You good?
Now I'm cleaning hairs out my nose. I feel a little itch.
Hey man, Homer gonna be coming right down here with a little rainbow shirt on. He on his way.
We are not.
But like
we are
I
not
told
your
you,
little
we
mirror,
accept
okay? We
everybody
don't need
down
to
here.
see your boogers.
Let me clean my knuckles in case I gotta put some makeup on.
I told you we accept them all
Lord
down
help
here.
us all.
Yeah, I just sent home a video of this dude. That same dude was talking about his daughters. He
Oh,
was
yeah.
He was in this subdivision, and he was talking about how ridiculous it was for these houses. The houses were starting at $900,000.
Wow.
And he
It
was
was
like,
never.
and the houses are like 20 feet apart.
Yeah, I
Like,
was
this
crazy.
is what $900,000 will get you in Atlanta
Yeah, that's crazy.
right now. And
That's
so
crazy.
that's what I'm saying. They're blowing it out the water. I'm talking about the houses were 20 feet apart. I would say probably 10 years ago, you probably would have paid for those particular houses, because they were nice houses, but you wouldn't get no land. You probably would have paid about, I would say, $400,000 to $500,000 for them houses. That's about where they should be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they started at 900,000.
Yeah.
And he was saying, there's nothing in there that's under $1.5 million, and they right on top of each other. The guy was just talking about how ridiculous it is.
That's like here in DC.
Yeah.
Same in DC. It's like you're paying millions of dollars and you don't even have any land. You can barely hop on 1 foot, you know? That you don't have it in place, no land.
Years ago.
What I like about it, because like I said, Atlanta's seeing what New York, New Jersey, California, Maryland has been going through. It's just getting to y'all now.
But see, inflation fixes all. So the cost of living in your area would determine salaries.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's no different. The cost of living in my area would determine salaries. That's the way it works.
Right.
And not debating that, but that's
that's the way it works. But right now in Georgia, the salaries is not going with the cost of living. Inflation has jumped up so high so quickly in the last couple of years, they hadn't adjusted the money.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all what I saw. So we had this big influx of people moving up to the Northwest, not only to the Seattle metro area, but to like Portland and all of it. Now, mind you, these are people from LA, these people from Orange County, these people from all over California, but primarily Southern California, right? So they moved there from California up to the Northwest and Oregon, and then shit that used to be 500,000 went up to like 800,000 in like a year and a half, and so on, and it kept going. And it got worse, and it got worse. And then you had a whole bunch of people from the Northwest that decided they weren't gonna just move back east, like to Maryland, DC, and New York and stuff. They said, we taking our ass to the South, and we going to Arizona, we moving to Texas, we moving to Louisiana, Florida, so on and so forth. So then man, when I was a kid, we used to like go to Austin. It's unreal. I don't recognize it. I don't, when I go back home, I don't recognize many parts of Texas because it's so expensive, man. You would never think, but so many people have relocated over the past decade. And then when you take what happened over the past, 2020, people start migrating from the bigger cities and moving to the South. And it's just like, I want to ask y'all something. All three of y'all, homeowners, and we talking about this. We building over here, but that's a completely different monster. That's a whole different ball game. How do y'all think this ends? Because everything can't go up forever.
It ain't gonna end well, brother. Not right here.
No.
Okay,
so I'm looking at what Broke's saying. Broke doesn't live in Atlanta. Broke live like south of Atlanta. Like I think he's somewhere down near Warner Robinson, somewhere down in there. So to Homer's point, when you get outside of Atlanta, I'm not talking about metropolitan, I'm talking about hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours outside the city. Yeah, you can get a nice home, probably where he lives for $250,000.
Yeah.
But $250,000 can get you a condo in Atlanta. It just shows the difference. And then I just saw what GT just said, gentrification. It been here in Atlanta. It started right after the Olympics. So right after the Olympics in Atlanta, they tore down all of the projects in Atlanta, and it was a lot of them. They tore them all down. So where they were, now you got that golf course when Tiger and them come. East Lake Meadows used to be was one of the worst projects. Now you got the golf course over there where they tore them down. Now you got townhouses, penthouses, all these communities where, you know what I'm saying, you got to pay, you know, you're paying $800,000, $900,000 for apartment downtown. They tore them all down because a lot of them were located in the downtown area. So something else that they did, they started rezoning. So they got an area over here off of South Atlanta Road. They calling that Midtown.
Yeah.
So it ain't nowhere near Midtown, what we call Midtown, because it costs a lot of money to live in Midtown. Yeah. They don't call this over by Chattahoochee. Yeah. They calling that Midtown, Bolton Road. I went to Top Golf. My buddy had a party at Top Golf, so I'm like, I ain't never been. So I pull it up on my GPS, put in my car, and then when I look it up, it says Midtown. I said, oh, it's in Midtown. I'm like, damn, where is it at in Midtown? I'm trying to think of where would they put it in Midtown.
Right.
Because it costs so much for a piece of land in Midtown. I'm like, damn, they done broke the bank. Man, the thing started taking me over there for South Atlanta Road and Chattanooga. And I'm like, Chattahoochee.
Yeah.
Midtown.
Right.
My church, Mount Ephraim, over off West Marietta Street, same thing. They don't tore down all of it. All the project, all that low, all that. My sister sold her house. She stayed like going towards downtown. They building something here called a Beltway. If you live in Atlanta, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. She had an older home. My baby sister. She walked away with a grip. You know what I'm saying? They paying top dollar. And a lot of these homes, they're not even going in there and redoing them. They tearing them down and building brand new. So
starting out.
Been here in Atlanta for a long time. It's nothing new here.
That's what they're doing here in Connecticut. They actually taking down houses like mine and putting 2.
Right.
They're saying, I'm gonna buy your house, and they tear this mother skunker down, and they building 2, and they are making a killing because now they doing them. They call them side-by-side houses. They'll take my lot that y'all see my backyard. They'll actually tear this house down. They don't give. They'll spend the $400 to purchase this, and they'll take this house, tear it down, and put them 2 little skinny houses next to each other.
Shotgun houses.
Yeah.
And they'll put 2 houses on a house that was just one, and they'll split
one house.
They'll split my backyard into 2 backyards, which is small as hell when you split it down to 2, and people pay almost $500,000 there. So per house. So they'll give me $400,000. I run right, scattered dog, right? But then they turn around, put 2 homes here, and sell them for $500,000 a piece. That's $1 million. They only spent $400,000 for the property.
Yeah.
Same thing is happening here in DC. As far as gentrification, same thing's happening in DC. There are just not many housing projects left here in DC. They're doing away with them. They're building up, and the sad part about it is they're rebuilding and they're making everything nice, but only certain people can afford to buy the new housing now.
Exactly.
DC used to be Chocolate City. It's not Chocolate City anymore.
It's Vanilla Swirl.
That's like no DC. They tried to take the go-go out of DC. Folk got bad. Wait a minute now. Don't touch the go now. Don't touch the go-go music. But that's where they drew the line right there. No.
A lot of people are moving downtown. It's been like that for a long time now. It's been like that for a long time now here. And these apartments and these kind of stuff that they putting up, it's nice because I drive through there, 17th Street, 14th Street. Because a lot of stuff is convenient. You know, if you work downtown, you can ride your little bicycle to work. You can walk. They got, inside your building, got the dentist office, the blah, 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 the whole 9. Plenty of places to eat here, the whole 9. So it's very convenient. I even thought about it years ago. I actually did. Like, I'll sell this and I'll move downtown. But I'm too country for that. I'm like, man, well, I'm going to put my own.
You know what got people too?
But I didn't really think about that, but I can't do it.
A lot of people got snagged. Like our house right now, we bought this house 8 years ago. Our house have doubled in half. I mean, what we paid for it now, what it's worth is double times half, y'all. But the problem is, if we was a seller, got greedy. If we got greedy, say, "Oh my God, if we'd have sold this house, the profit we'd have made us homeless. We'd have walked out here 200,000 plus, but we'd have been homeless $200,000 in the bank. Because unless the state, there's nothing here we gonna get.
That's what I was gonna say. Exactly.
Because they love to throw those numbers up. They're like, you can sell your house for 400-something thousand, but once you pay back the bank, pay the realtor and all that, the lawyers, we'd have walked out 200 plus, right? But we'd have had the $200 in our pocket like this, we'd have been homeless.
See, that's the problem you got here.
They'd have been thinking, well, but you got 250,000, but 250,000 is not going to buy us nothing in our community at this point.
Right. That's the problem they got here. If you want to stay in metropolitan Atlanta, now even on the outskirts, I've been looking at like raw land and stuff like that.
A lot of people on that bullshit. A lot of people thought about the money and the profit, and when they sold the house, they technically homeless.
Because the house
they're calling us every week trying to buy our house.
My phone never stops.
I'm like 10-15 minutes out of DC, so they're calling every week asking if we're looking to sell. My husband said one day, well, if we sell, where we gonna live? Like what?
Right.
Yeah. Because I definitely thought about it, but I would have to. I don't mind not living in the city. I don't have no issues with that, but I want to be no more than probably 45 minutes, maybe an hour away. I can't be too much because I like the restaurants and the whole that type of deal. Not the party scene. I don't do. I'm too old for that. But like the restaurants, the concert, all that kind of stuff. I want to be able to do that, so I don't want to get too far away where I have to rent a hotel. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I said, we're like 10-15 minutes. So we're close to the city, but yet we're not in the city. We're in the suburbs. So we get the best of both worlds.
Yeah, me too. I'm in the suburbs. Yeah. So
only thing I would suggest to people that have these homes, or actually people that have houses, is if you're not willing to, like, you see how African Dreaming went over there. If your credit is decent, I will snatch some of that home equity loan out of my house. Instead of selling my house, I'll go get a home equity loan and actually buy something across them waters dirt cheap. You know what I mean? Like, have that backup plan. Like, a lot of times you can take your home equity loan to make you some more money, because there are a lot of people like if I was to take a home equity loan, we could probably pull out 30% of our equity easily. 30% of what they claim this house is worth. I can go buy something in Morocco, Tanzania, and actually have a second home.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about with Nick Ryan.
Done.
I ain't taking out the home equity loan. I don't have no mortgage.
But you're not having a mortgage. That's what I'm saying. You're not having a mortgage.
I don't have one. I don't want another one.
Oh, I mean, okay. But what I'm saying, if you was to take a home equity loan, I learned the little secrets of how people get rich, but it ain't for YouTube to know my business. You take your home equity loan out and you buy other properties where if they do snatch one property, other properties are paid for. They are paid for. Like, a lot of times people just hang on to stuff just to hang on like an old shoe in the closet. Sometimes, like you said, you're ready to downsize. Don't wait till you retire to try to get that home equity loan, because a lot of times after you retire, they don't want to give you loans because they don't want to give you loans if people didn't understand what they're saying.
Enough income to cover.
Exactly. Yeah. So what you do is before you retire, if your home is paid for or is halfway going, and you're going to retire in the next 5 years, and your home that went up, take the equity out the house and downsize yourself on something that is paid in full. Now you go with your pension or your retirement plan, whatever you got. Now you living comfortable because you don't care if the bank take the house that they gave you the equity, equity. Take it, because I got a house paid for someone else in my child's name or whatever. I don't know if you raise your child right,
but something funky, because they're gonna be you got to do a little maneuvering, Homer.
I mean, okay, at the end of the day, my children know I'll murk their ass. They try to steal my little coins. I ain't
talking about your kids taking nothing. I'm saying to keep it. You put your children.
Because once you take that home equity loan out, you get what I'm saying? You're still going to be reliable for paying that loan back. But if you take the home equity loan and actually put something in your, well, hopefully you raise your kids right. You put it in your children because eventually you're going to drop down anyway. You know what I'm saying? You're going to delete anyway soon. So it's going to be theirs anyway. But you hope you raise your children enough to understand what the plan is.
Right. Hey, bro, I want to say something because I was waiting and Bougie Prepper just touched on it, man. And I've seen this too many times. These doggone taxes, bro. These taxes, you can have your stuff squared away. Yeah. You can own whatever you own. I done seen too many big mamas and too many pawpaws because of what Microformer just said about the buying one, ranch style home and then putting two townhouse style homes on that same property with very little land, but they still going for $500,000 each, right? So I don't know how to remedy that. I don't know how to fix that. What sound good is what Michael.
Yeah.
What you say, Nikki?
Absolutely. Oh, I was saying Sandra, her comment. I love that. Sorry.
Oh, but you gotta. But see, it goes back to that old song. You gotta know when to fold and when to hold them. Sometimes you hold stuff too long. The kid, that's your dream house. That ain't your kid's dream house. And a lot of families, the kids don't give a damn about in the taxes to take the house back because no kid wants that old house that your husband burnt. So you either figure it out if that's somewhere your kids want to live in that old ass town you in. Your kid, a lot of people in the South lost.
Or rent it out. Rent it out. Just don't sell it.
Time.
Rent it out. My opinion.
Okay, but where you at, you can do that in the city, but in the South, the most you can rent is to a Section 8 son of a bitch, and he gonna tear the doors off.
Homer, you got the South jacked up, bro. No, it ain't. You got the properties.
Listen, I'm not saying where you at, bro. Listen, what I'm saying to you. Sometimes
somebody did it, and I ain't have nobody no Section 8 in mind. But go ahead.
I know people rent houses and that was their worst nightmare, renting their goddamn house out. You succeed, but a lot of people.
Anybody can be,
I'm done.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to tell you is, you're trying to say in the South, you got to have it. No, bro.
Once again, nigga, you doing the same shit, nigga. Now, I ain't say every place. I've just given.
You said the South, like there's a separation. Down in the South, it got to be Section 8.
South needs a lot of homes. Nigga, I got property. I'm gonna go next 3 weeks to go see because people.
Y'all too for real. Yeah.
The worst person who ever rented a property was a family member.
Nowhere.
Not even to a wind down.
Thank you, Seattle Black veterans.
Oh, that was nice. That was really nice.
Oh, Seattle Black. What's going on, bro? What's going on?
Yeah, you could get homestead exemptions like when you first buy your house, and then as you get older, you can keep going back and listen. I've dealt with that, dealing with this. I paid my house off. I don't owe them nothing. So, but I do plan to downsize because my house is too big for 2 people. And go back to what African Dreaming was saying. My taxes are ridiculous. My taxes is punching. You know what I'm saying? Whether you got a mortgage or not, my taxes is punching. It may be different down there where broke at, the taxes may not be as bad. Every county is different. Right. But here, they ask you to open your legs and they start kicking. Hey, open your leg. Okay, there you go.
Wow. Listen, I'm just say, people, I'm not upset, but I learned from being a semi-criminal. When the lawyer just come in and tell you stop talking, just stop talking.
Yeah, because some of the stuff
from my lawyers, my counsel say when shit gets tight, you just stop talking. And I'm stop talking.
But when you speak on something I know about in my city that I've done, then I'm gonna have to say something. I can call my partner around all he did.
Be here with yours. Be here with yours.
Be here with that.
kept my ass out doing about 10 to 15 years. I did this. When Lloyd came in and said, stop talking.
That's what sometimes you need to stop talking.
Save my ass from the 10 to 15 years.
That's the best thing sometimes.
That probably was the hardest thing you ever did in your life.
No, that was the best shit I did in my life. Because I've been
talking. You probably about have an aneurysm.
Because they came and said, nigga, they gotta prove it. If they can't, don't talk yourself into a jail cell.
I bet you was sitting on the fart, you was squeezing cheeks tight.
Yes, I was. Bar so tight in my ass. I was like, what, 10 to 15? Oh, they gotta prove this shit. Don't you give them no ammo. Keep your damn mouth closed.
Hey, Bougie Prepper.
That's it.
I guarantee you Homer gave him an infomercial.
I bet you I didn't.
If he said the only time quiet, I gotta believe him on this one.
The only time he's quiet.
Let me tell you something. I tell the young black men when they get caught up in shit and I see them out there, bro. If you get scratched up, keep your goddamn mouth closed and you're gonna go home. You run your mouth, y'all see no shows.
I seen it.
You do the right thing by your mama. That nigga don't give a damn about your mama or your kids. You going to jail, bro. Shut your damn mouth up. Don't let people talk to you about do the right thing, man. That nigga job is to lock your ass up for the rest of your life. Keep your damn mouth closed. You're going home.
What's going on with Cassandra Dominique? You know my brother that was on here. My brother Freddie. He the best jailhouse lawyer I know. My brother told me he did enough time for me and everybody in the family. So we gotta go.
Hey, young men out there.
Talk with Tori.
Please do not go in there with your brother or your son. Just tell them the truth. You will not see your son, your grandson, or your brother if he go in there and tell the truth, y'all. I'm being honest, y'all. And I say that. That's why I learned in life now, messing with Hands in the Dirt and Nikki, because Hands in the Dirt sure be pushing my goddamn buttons, y'all. I'm being honest.
Yeah, you do. Tell me about something I know.
I just gotta stop talking because I'll cuss Hands in the Dirt out like he one of them.
He do. But one thing he know, Hands in Dirt don't give a rabbit. You know what? Bad word.
Exactly. That's why y'all be thinking we be going head to head sometimes, and I love them, man.
We're gonna talk.
No kumbaya.
Kumbaya is like Donald Trump and Biden shit. I need a recount.
I talk the trash to him. I ain't gonna let nobody else bother him. I ain't gonna let nobody else bother him.
I don't push buttons. I just let you know how I feel about shit. I ain't pushing no button.
You ain't gotta push no button. All we gotta do is disagree with you or say something else.
Oh, that's it.
That's it.
Yes, that is you. That is you.
That's me. I ain't gonna lie. I raised my hand.
Tell me, no, down in the South, you got to put Section 8 people in the rental properties. Huh?
That's all down there, goddamn. Where I was at.
I'm finna call my man Randall right now. Like, Randall, I know you got about 10 properties. How many Section 8 people you got in?
100.
No, man, they can't give them enough money for what they rent their house out now for. Section 8 ain't even to get that kind of money.
Man, you talking about?
Man, look, I'm gonna let you rent out the basement. Section 8, you talking about?
Rent out the bedroom. Oh, this.
Well, Section 8
game was switched. It ain't like it was.
They could take Section 8 and ran to the south and the north because the north wasn't taking Section 8. They was giving them Section 8 vouchers, but they couldn't do nothing with it. I didn't know you could take Section 8 with you. I didn't know that until I met some.
That's probably why they all moved down here. We can't get rid of them. They brought rats, roaches.
Whoa. I ain't never moving down there. You ain't got to worry about it. I got a vacation home in case shit hit the fan. I'm down there. But I ain't never really moving. I move down there unless I got no choice.
Right. But I do want to I've been talking, we've been talking. I do want to downsize, but like you said, homie, you told the truth about this. Don't say your don't say your house, you ain't got nowhere to go.
Exactly.
Hey man, it's hard out here in these streets, boy.
I'm telling y'all, man.
Straight up.
I know I be joking and bullshit y'all, but I be real talk to y'all, man. Listen, don't do it to yourselves, man.
Yeah. Bougie, I ain't got no problem with nobody on Section 8 shit. I know I got family members. More power to you. You do what you can till you can do better. That's what I believe.
The reason I got out the renting game because I didn't want to hurt nobody. Motherfucker didn't have my money. I was like, wait, you got my money, man.
Family member, man, had to go to Stone Hotel.
That's why I
the sheriff office, get a warrant.
I ain't doing all that.
Get to them. They get them 30 days. But the next person I got in there, man, he had no issues, man.
Oh,
see, that's why
bro.
I don't mess with rental properties anymore. You ain't got my money. I ain't gonna get no section. I ain't gonna get no eviction notice. Your ass, this 4-5 is your eviction notice.
Yeah, but yeah, you
Well,
do.
You coming out this mother. You coming out this mother. You know what I mean?
New York and Seattle.
I'm like, hey,
look, depending on the state,
gonna turn this out. Gonna turn this mother out. That's me.
Y'all let him drink again, didn't you?
No, I didn't drink it.
This he on water.
I'm on water. I'm just telling y'all, don't get into the rental game unless you're gonna learn the legal system. Please do not get in the rent game. And I know certain things ain't for everybody. Like college wasn't for everybody. Some people knew they wasn't going to college. You know what I mean? I was one of the cats. I barely got the hell out of high school, so I knew college was not even in my interest.
Right.
Go to the military, go to the workforce, or get in that streets and do your thing. I knew college wasn't for me. I ain't gonna front on my parents and my dad. Shit, college wasn't for me. Period.
Right.
I ain't gonna waste my
no sense of wasting money either.
Wasting my time,
That's a lot of money.
Resources on going to college when I know shit, I ain't going. Bottom line. So that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Yeah.
I ain't wasting my time with renters because I know me. You mess with my money, I'm not the one for play. And that's why I say I don't rent because I don't want to be nobody. The only reason why I took that bed deterrent when them niggas stole my dog tent, I put the thing out there, but I knew if the guy stepped over and stepped on them bed of nails, I was still gonna shoot him. And they would have told me I overkill. That's why I took that bear trap up because I knew they would have got me for murder because I would have just did that because I'm like, how dare you steal from me? And then a YouTuber in here told me, man, take that up, man, because I knew exactly if he did step on a pair of nails and scream, I was gonna come and shoot him, and it would have been wrong. And I took the darn thing up because I did put traps around my property, and I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Once you know yourself or what you're capable of, sometimes yourself will scare yourself, and I did. I took it up.
Right. I mean, at one point in time, I got some friends that were buying up property left and right now. Most of us have maybe a 1 or 2 rental property, but my partner Randall, Dwight, John, they was buying them up like water. And because I had a lawn care business and I used to subcontract concrete work, trees, roofing, all that, we was on a tear in the early 2000s. I say all the way to about 2007. Around 2007, my partner John, he used to work on Wall Street for about 11 years. And he came to me before the market crashed, and he was like, "Hey, Stacey, hey man, the market." He already knew. He's like, "Hey man, this market can do such and such." It's like, he had like 100 properties. Like, I'm gonna get up under these properties, blah blah blah, boo boo. And that's what he did. And I started moving stuff too. If you got somebody on the inside, I'm like, "Oh shit, let me."
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Heads say something.
That's all you get. Heads up.
My partner Dwight and all them, they had to slow their roll because when it hit, a lot of these subdivisions, because they was building everywhere here. I mean, subdivisions, they were popping up all over the place. Yeah. All of a sudden, you seen subdivisions that might have had 10 houses in it, and where they had started on them and the whole nine, nothing was built for years. They just sat there for years. For years and years. And then you don't move into a subdivision, it's like 3-4 houses in there. Y'all, that's it. You know what I'm saying? You sitting there looking crazy because your property value has decreased. There's a subdivision around the corner from me. I don't want to call the name. People been trying to locate me, but it's subdivision around the corner from me. All right, I ain't gonna call the name, but that subdivision starts at $450,000 to over $700,000 around the corner. When I drove through that subdivision, it was for sale signs. Look there, man. It looked like a rummage sale. It looked like a rummage sale. That subdivision right there. It got 2 lakes. It's got an 18-hole golf course. All that. It looked like a rummage sale. So if you had cash at that time, which some people had cash, and you was going in that, they was buying them houses for little of nothing because it was a cash market. Right now, it's a seller's market. Then it was a buyer's market. Now it's a seller's market. Now these jokers, it's a house right here just went for so much. It don't make no sense what they selling the house for. That's what make you, scratch your head a little bit like, I might want to sell it now. But
that's
like
why I asked y'all.
I be living in the woods. I be living in a tent.
Right. I think, hey y'all,
Grace to
I'm getting ready.
welcome.
I'm finna, y'all. It's 4:14. I'm finna go and step down real quick. I want to get a toast in before we go, if you don't mind, bro. But I want to say, y'all, microfarmer, it's some good information out here, man. And like my man said, if y'all got the opportunity to have a property abroad, whether you use his methods or use your own methods, but you can't count on nobody but you.
That's it.
And if you need to have a backup, think about a backup for your backup and contingency and whatever. So here we go. Let me get my pank out. I gotta have my pank out.
We're gonna give a toast out to the fundraiser, the African Dream, and the success of it.
Yep, the success.
Give a shout out to my brother Microfarmer. I'm gonna forever irritate him because he irritated me. We're gonna give a shout out to my sister Nikki, the peacemaker.
A whole piece, yeah. She be holding the piece down.
Peacemaker, but she's still an instigator.
Keeping us in line.
Oh yeah, she's an instigator because she didn't want to instigate me to do the shower scheme.
And she gonna tell on you. Cheers.
Cheers. Instigating and tell on you.
Yeah.
Cheers.
She don't sock my farm up a tree.
Yeah, she didn't want to tell me go for it, Michael. I'll edit it for you and everything.
All right, Odom.
I will.
I appreciate you coming through, bro.
I will.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah,
I love y'all. Y'all be good now.
Yeah, bro.
Good hanging with you.
Right. Yeah. Don't forget
in here. What's going on, Miss Robin? Yeah, much success to everybody.
Robin Caesar.
And that's a fact. Much success to everybody.
Hi,
this is gonna get really weird.
Welcome.
It's gonna get really weird out here. Believe me.
Yeah.
And home, I've been looking, I say for the past 4 or 5 years, I've been looking around Georgia area. I even looked into Alabama. I've looked overseas. I don't tell you about Nicaragua. I'm really thinking about that for real.
Yeah.
Because it's only like a 3 or 4 hour flight where I can get home quick. But the cost of living works for me. I found a property over there for like $120,000. It's got 249 fruit trees on it with an aeration system. Everything's already in place for me to just land there and be hands in the dirt.
But
Wow.
This is the thing I tell people. Listen, I mean, for all the people that's still here in this chat, all right, I'm all about making people win. We joke around, Jack, but I'm seriously about make yourself win in this game. Like HandsInTheDirt said, if he want Nicaragua, because we did talk about where he wanted to go, he's got to make that choice. If that's going to be his forever home, when his daughter graduates from college, his kids are gone, and his wife is ready to make, because she can work from anywhere in the world, so he has that opportunity. If he's going to go to Nicaragua, like I say, if he want to continue to keep the Georgia home, he can. Like he said, he done paid his mortgage off, take some home equity loan out, and pay for that house in full in Nicaragua. Even if he decides not to pay for that shit no more, the house in Georgia, he's gone. Nicaragua.
I got some other investments I can move some money around in. I'm
saying, like, for people.
Worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario. So you can't take it with you, and your kids don't want it. They're gonna be fighting over it.
I told you that. Denzel Washington. I know everybody knows Denzel Washington made a beautiful speech. You ain't never seen a U-Haul behind a hearse. I live by that rule. You cannot take this stuff with you. You don't want your children's fighting over. There's a lot of y'all in this chat room now. Family stop speaking of family after Big Mama died.
I looked at Belize too, Garden of Grace. I looked at Belize, but I like Nicaragua better.
We need a will.
No, even will, but still family members feel
need a will.
You need a will.
But if you have a will, you say, this is what I want done. This is who you get this, you get that. Then what is it a fight about?
Yeah, but it ain't a fight. Then I guess that ain't nothing to fight about, but people are going to be mad because Big Mama left you more than they left them. So they're not speaking to you more. I've seen family members not speaking to each other over bull.
Yeah, I get that. They ain't got to speak to me, man. I ain't worried about it. Big Mama appreciate you.
You got to grow up and adult, because
Yeah,
that's who Big Mama
everybody
left
ain't gonna
you
be
to, man.
happy.
Listen, Nikki, that sounds all good because these YouTuber streets out here right now, even these grown people come on people's lives and talk trash and go in their comment section, talk trash. So people ain't growing up. They 50-year-old fools out here.
Yeah, you gotta
You
respect other
100%
people's
right
wishes.
about that, homie.
It's in the will, and that's it.
But yeah, the will keep down a bunch of the BS. Whether somebody get mad or not, this is what you get. That's it. I want all the mines to split up 4 ways. You know, my life insurance 4 ways.
Because one's gonna feel she gave the other one more, and my big mama gone, right?
I ain't got to worry about that. Once they pass out the checks, that's that.
I know, and you're right. And then, once they pass the out, but then you're sitting here, your sister or your brother don't talk to you anymore because Big Mama left her more than you did.
I don't care about that.
That was Big Mama's choice. You got to respect it.
Right. I don't care. You know what you did or didn't do for her when she was here. You know what you did or didn't do.
Go get your own. Probably more than you had to begin with, huh?
Don't get brand new.
That's what you always say. It's more than what you came here. That's what
you still got more than you had, so I don't understand.
You said her son is a funeral director.
Go out and get your own.
Yeah, my people own a funeral home down here in Athens. Yeah.
You're right, Duvall.
Yes, just get life insurance. Stop leaving your family to, have to plan and finance your funeral. You know you're going to die.
Don't put all my life insurance money in that hole.
We're all going to die. Get some life insurance so people can bury you in peace.
I'm already black.
That's what families also fighting over. Who's putting up the most money to bury you?
Yeah,
make sure your affairs are in order.
Yeah, that's why I said
money in the hole with me because he sure put him away nice. Hell with that.
I know a lot of people don't have that resource. I know a lot of people don't have the resource, and I know Nikki and them is talking like the typical stuff. But I'm saying this is where you need to invest in your children, your grandchildren. Where even if you did leave a bulk of your money.
Go ahead, I just spoke to James.
That's what I'm saying. That's why what I'm doing while I'm alive is making sure things are in my kids' names so there won't be no fight. Like certain properties is in their names. Like when I go to internal rest and sleep, nobody's fighting over nothing because everything is in children's name. That's yours. That's yours. This is yours. That's yours.
Yes.
And I understand a lot of people's not fortunate to do that because they still just making ends meet. Got that. But you're going to, and I always say this, and I emphasize this, people take $25 and invest in your life. You can go down, talk to a financial advisor and say, hey, listen, don't be ashamed to go sit down with somebody and say, hey, I work in check to check, but I got $25 to invest. They can make things happen for you. Please do not sit there and feel shameful because you feel ashamed because you only have $25 a month to invest. That can go a long way if you live the next 10 to 15 to 20. Please do not feel ashamed that you don't have $5,000 to invest because you don't need $5,000 to invest. All you need is $20 to $25 to make something happen for you and your family. That's all I'm asking y'all. Y'all do what y'all want to do. That's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to give advice to some of y'all that's out here that feel that y'all live in check to check. Everybody's not fortunate like the rest of us, but I'm trying to say, please take interest in your own life and your children's life or your grandchildren's life. Go down to a finance. It doesn't cost you nothing to talk to a financial advisor, y'all. Seriously, you're going to have people that not going to tell you what I'm telling you. They just going to be on some shit. Well, your problem is not my problem. I'm just telling y'all, please find time to go find a financial advisor and just make an appointment. It ain't going to take you about no more than an hour of your time of life and say, hey, listen, I only have $25 a month. I'm being honest with y'all now. If y'all don't want to listen to me, struggle days for next 10 generations. Trust what I say. I'm stopping that generation bullshit. That was my goal when I got my job. I am not going to let my children's children struggle like I did, or my grandfather, my grandfather and father.
Amen.
Did.
Yes.
I'm trying to take some sense in y'all heads, y'all. And Eco Neighbor said the same thing. Facts. Please do not feel ashamed because you only got $25 a month to invest or $20. Please just go talk to somebody.
Eco Neighbor.
Life insurance is not a guarantee, y'all. But if you can go and set yourself up something, please do. That's all I'm saying. This is Micro Farmer, and I'm gonna stop talking. Let the next host do what they do.
Yeah.
I toasted.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Toaster,
Oh,
getting your
I gotta get
affairs in
drink.
order.
My cups don't run empty, y'all.
Toaster, getting your affairs in order.
Do an air toast, Micro. Just do an air toast. Do an air toast.
There you go.
Pretend like it's there.
This can is made wrong.
Oh, we twinning.
I'm on that I'm on that Zippendale tonight, y'all.
Zippendale.
Yeah.
More like Chippendale, if I say.
No, you want them Chippendales in here talking about putting on makeup and panties.
I said booty shorts.
Same thing, bro.
Booty shorts are my frequent dress if this gas goes any higher.
You gonna do it whether the gas is high or not.
With his smooth baby skin.
Yeah, you still
nice and supple like a woman.
Yeah.
Front porch garden.
No,
that's true. We do a lot of times, you know.
Look, cost me some of that.
A lot of times we do wait till the last minute, or it's too late to take care of things. And you got to try to be financially. At some point you have to be financially mature. I guess that's the best way you got to get some financial acumen. Some people get it early. Some people I got it early in life to try to make moves to make sure that I secure myself and then, you know, my family. That's why I was able to do some of the things that I've done. But I still got more to do. It's not over. I can't wait till when do you get retirement? What age?
62.
What, Social Security?
Yeah, I can't wait till I get 62 so I can get some of the money these companies owe me. What they call it?
If
pensions.
you want a higher check.
Oh yeah, pension, Social Security,
or 67.
Yeah, I can't wait till I get some of these pensions.
You know
whatnot. But microphone is right. You got to make sure that you set yourself up. I'll give you for instance. So when I purchased my house, I had A1 credit, and at that time when I purchased it, 7.5% was considered to be an excellent interest rate. You know what I'm saying? Which was crazy, but at that time it was an excellent interest rate. But as soon as the market crashed, I think in like 2007, and then they brought the interest rate down to like 5 point whatever it was. If you have an interest rate that's more than what the going interest rate is right now, I suggest that you refinance. So that's what I did. I was on a 30-year mortgage at 7.5%. As soon as that thing dropped down to, this was back in the day. This ain't the new stuff, homie. This was back in 95. Yeah.
Okay.
So y'all accustomed to the new rates. This was not the rate, you know what I'm saying? And I had A1 credit. So when it dropped down to 5.5, that was 2 points, right? So with those 2 points, I refinanced for 15 years. So when I refinanced for 15 years, I think my mortgage only went up $100 or something like that. So instead of paying my mortgage for 30 years, I was able to pay it off in 15 years. And it's things like that you have to pay attention to. Now, I don't know what the banks are doing as far as, you know, quick to loan money. I don't know, because I hadn't borrowed enough from nobody in a long time. But those are the type of things you have to look at, like see what your interest rate is on your home or whatever you got going on. And if it's a couple points cheaper than what you're currently paying, try to refinance and try to bring them years down. See if they'll negotiate with you. If you can't do 15, see if they'll negotiate 20. You'll be surprised what banks can do. A lot of people don't ask. You know, see, can you get it refinanced?
Can I ask y'all some questions? I see Equal Neighbor and John 74. When y'all talk about these back, I think John 74 said 1999.
Yeah, it was 7.25. And see, I bought mine in 95 and it was 7.5. And I was, you know,
he was dancing with 7.75. Yeah.
I was just gonna ask the question, but I was gonna ask the question because I I don't know where y'all well, I don't know which houses y'all purchased. Now, is you saying 7 point? What was it? Now you done threw me off, man. 7.25 and what was it?
That was the rate at that time.
Can I finish what I was about to ask?
Go ahead.
Damn, that's what I said. Was that y'all putting 2% down or 3% down, or what was the percentage when y'all got those percentage?
I didn't have to put nothing down, and that was the percentage. It didn't matter what you put down, Homer. In 1995, when I purchased my home, the interest rate on home. See, the reason a lot of people couldn't buy homes.
I want to hear.
The reason a lot of people couldn't buy homes, it wasn't that they couldn't afford the note, right? They could afford the note because they was paying more rent than they paid in mortgage, right?
Mm-hmm.
The problem is most people had to go down. Most banks gonna want 20%. They're gonna want anywhere between 10 and 20% of whatever the mortgage is. So if you buy a house that's $300,000 and you give them 10%, they want $30,000. But that's not going to affect your percentage because it don't matter. They're gonna want their $30,000 regardless, whatever the rate is. So I didn't have to put nothing down there. It was still 7.5. That was in 95. Now he's saying in 99, which was four years later, he got 7.25. So as time went on, it started to slowly come down with the economy, blah, blah, blah. But when the market crashed, it dropped down to 5 point something. And then it dropped again to 4 point something, 3 point something. So yeah, now it's really low. They're trying to get you to borrow money. So a lot more people can afford to get into homes as long as they got the down payment saved up. And that's what was killing a lot of people. The down payment was killing. You got to come up with $30,000, $40,000 in cash. And then that money got to sit in your bank. And you can't be getting no funny money put in there because they're watching your account.
Absolutely.
Because I always got my money pre-financed. Anything I buy, I get it pre-financed. I don't never. So my house, I had the money before I bought the house. Anytime I buy a car, I get it pre-financed. I never go to somewhere and say, "Hey, can you finance my car?" I already got the money before I get there. So because I know what I want to spend.
Good point.
And then I'm gonna tell you what a lot of my partners got. Some I ain't gonna say a lot of them. Some of my friends got caught up in. So when the percentages started to go down, I say in the early 2000s, people start buying these balloon rates. They start getting into these balloon rates, and they were buying houses that they could not afford. But I got some friends that are mortgage brokers that actually went to jail for this. So what they were doing was, well, I ain't gonna call their name, but they was putting people in homes that wasn't financially sound. You know what I mean? As far as you in a $300,000-$400,000 house, you don't even have a job. So they were doing some under the table, all kind of craziness.
That was done what they call predatory lending. I remember those days.
So they were mortgage brokers. Both of them lost their license, but they were doing that, and they was putting people. They was taking these balloon rates, where we'll come in at 3.5, but this rate can go up at any time. So what a lot of people was doing, they was only paying $900, $1,100 a month because the rates were so low. Then the rates ballooned up. Then the $1,100 went to $1,400, $1,800, $2,200. Next thing you know, they out of their house because they can't afford it. That happened to a lot of people here. Because when they had an opportunity
Arkansas
to
Microfarm has a good question.
What you say?
Arkansas Microfarm.
The house is not going down. The house market probably don't go down for the next 4 or 5 years.
Ouch.
House prices will fall. They not falling here in Atlanta. They're going the wrong way here.
It ain't gonna fall in no big cities. Now, I don't know about the outer banks and shit, but if you're near major highways, near
downtown,
those things ain't going down. Now, if you out in the Hicks and the Wills in the woods and shit, maybe. But anything
people were losing houses left and right. It was crazy. My buddy, Joe, I didn't say his last name. Every time I talked to him, it was going up. He's like, man, this. And when I went to go see the house, I was like, man, this is nice. But I was trying to figure out why did you? I didn't understand why he bought another. He had a house. He had a nice house. He was a single guy, got married, and she wanted, another house,
larger house.
So they didn't need it, but that's what she wanted. So he listened to his wife. They went and got this larger house. I went there. It was nice. He had a studio in the basement. I'm talking about laid out. I'm talking about nice.
Yeah.
Then
that's what I wanted years ago. My husband told me, no, we're going to stay right here in this little house. You're going to be happy right here.
Look at what Tammy's saying. This is what happened to her cousin.
We'll have to be stressed out. He said, I'm not air conditioning. He's in a large house.
But you know what he did?
Yeah.
He had a chance to refinance, but that low rate was feeling so good. You see what I'm saying? He had the opportunity to refinance before it actually ballooned, but it was feeling so good paying that little, that little bit of money. He could have refinanced, but he didn't, and then it was too late. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then all of them got religious. All them stars on, it's God's will, and
yeah.
Okay.
Homer.
Yeah. Like I said, I purchased a few properties across America. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's funny how just some people.
You understand?
Yeah. So you just
no, we're not.
And I try to be mindful about people because, like I said, a lot of people don't have the knowledge or just don't have the fundings and stuff to do. So it's great to have this conversation, because I'm still purchasing properties. Even as I'm sitting here jacking with y'all, man, I'm still looking. I'm still getting emails on people asking me to purchase stuff. I just get a bunch of them because I plan not to leave. I'm planning to leave my grandkids and great. I'm just trying to leave something gift so they can start a head start in front of me. You know what I mean? That's my goal. I know everybody cannot do that. Everybody cannot do what I do. But my goal is to make sure the grandkids and the great grandkids, it's something left in there. You jack it up if y'all want, that's on you. But when I go to the upper room or downstairs or up wherever I go, I know I did my part. That's all my job is to do my part.
Your butt going downstairs, but the rest of you going upstairs.
That's all I can do. I can't, like they say, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. All I can do is tell them, try to teach them.
Did your part.
I feel it's a parent's, I ain't gonna say obligation, but I feel it's a part that we should try to make sure that our children get a good start. So all of my kids I've helped them all, every last one of them. And the last one got a few more years of college and she's done. My oldest is a executive chef. My next daughter, she's married, and I showed Nikki my grandbaby. Yeah, I got a little boy now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Home got me a little. It's over with. You know what he
little hands in the dirt.
Yeah, we got little hands in the dirt. Hey, I got a granddaughter. She's precious as she want to be, but y'all know I'm waiting on the boy. And my oldest son, he won't have no children. I told him, don't get children. Baby, man, I'm gonna help you. Damn, I'm gonna help you. Squeeze one out for pasta. You like, hell no, the kid's expensive. But anyway,
this one.
Then Khalil, he don't need to have no children right now. He's 24, 20. He don't need to sitting there, I'll bust on her head. She talking about some damn kids. Right.
Tiffany, your kid is moving on tonight. He couldn't wait till the weekend. He got to leave on a Tuesday or Wednesday.
Hump day. Hump your tail about
it. It is a seller's market right now. It's definitely a seller's market. It's definitely a seller's market. Yeah. My man, he's still buying them up, though. He just bought one across the street from him. My buddy Randall. I think what I'm going to do, because Nicky like, show me more of the city, blah, blah, blah. I think I'm going to just start driving around showing you what, some of this stuff, man. At first I thought he was going to, I don't know, man. That thing's so nice, man. Yeah, I got little hands in the dirt, man. Yeah. I can't wait to I told him as soon as y'all get a potty train.
Send them
to me. Send them to me.
Y'all get them. You can drop them off. Once you get by there, just drop them off. I got them.
Yeah.
Back there.
There we go.
He gonna be calling mama, come pick me up. This nigga crazy.
Got me out here in these woods.
Bug bites. You gonna learn how to fish. You gonna be nailing. He gonna be hitting a little finger with the hammer.
Oh my gosh. Yep, out there building trellises.
Yeah, like all city girl saying her and her son's trying to buy up all the little vacant lots of empty property.
Yeah, that's what my buddy be doing. Man, he bought one across the street from him. In-ground pool and all that. I was like, man, I thought he was gonna move in that one, but he sold it. Right here, my man right here, J3GS Farms. Oh, my man got a nice little layout. He got a nice little layout. I seen you. I've been watching a few of your videos. This man caught them blueberries got them blueberries. Got a nice haul on, but he got a nice property. He got goats, chickens, big spread. I want something like that, sir.
Yeah,
I don't think I want goats, but got a nice little spread, a nice piece of property.
Yeah.
Growing out the box, I thought you left. You came back.
Grunt.
I appreciate that, Arkansas micro farm. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'll be on Jan's live with him tomorrow at 5 o'clock my 6 o'clock daytime, 5 o'clock my time. Yeah.
It is time to sell growing out the box, but you got to have your next location secure. I don't know what part. I don't know if you're in Georgia or not, or what part you're in, but if you're in the Atlanta area, you know what I'm talking about.
Don't sell your house and they ain't got nowhere to go because you're gonna be homeless.
Looking crazy.
Pocket full of money and homeless.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. My homer.
Yeah.
I'll be out here walking with half a chicken, looking crazy.
Yeah. I'm be honest with y'all. I'm telling y'all, like I've seen it. Yeah.
I know what Hoganville is. That's down 85. That might not be too bad. That ain't too bad.
Please do not profit because know your market where you plan to go.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you, like right now, our house done doubled in price and plus.
Right.
If we was to sell right now, because if we look at our eye, what they say, your eyes is bigger in your stomach. If we just looked at the price these people want to buy our home from us for, and we like, woo, that's a lot of money. Soon we get the profit margin, we are homeless because there's nothing out there that we can afford if we stepped out of this house, just because that's what the gang is doing. They waving a lot of money for it. You want this is profit.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
We'll walk out this house 200,000 plus, can't go nowhere. We have to either leave the whole state and move to Arkansas somewhere where we don't want to be just to live. But if we want to stay,
they're calling us every week wanting to buy our house. Every week we're getting calls.
Text every day. Do would you like to sell? Blah blah blah. Every day. That's why I got my phone set up where if your name is not in my phone, in my contacts, it automatically goes. It doesn't ring and it goes to voicemail because it's ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Constantly, we getting things in our mail.
Last week,
we're buying outright because we are right next. I kid you not, we can walk to the nearest highway. We are right next to everything, the malls, the shop. Everything is so convenient where we at right now. We in the hot zone.
Yeah.
And people is coming out of them cities and saying, if they want to buy a house over 400,000, guarantee they got to buy it for 700,000.
They was purchase between.
If they tell my
doubled out last month to move, what they said.
If they tell you they're gonna buy your house straight cash for 400,000, trust me, they got to buy it that's gonna pay 600 or 700,000 for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm already 10 times. I mean, way ahead of the game from what I purchased my house at, and what it is now. I can't lose because this is the money. This is how it works. This is what you have to count. So if I'd have stayed on a 30-year mortgage with the interest, right? So most times, I'm gonna give you for instance, say if you pay $100,000 for your house at that time, with the interest, you'd have paid back $400,000, right? Close to $400,000, you'd have paid back like $375,000, $380,000 back. But if you could pay your house off before then, that interest you would have paid is money in the bank.
That's if you put it in the bank.
Right, but what I'm saying is you're not paying. I don't care what you do with it. The interest you would have paid if you had a 30-year mortgage and you paid it off in 15, those 15 years of interest that you would have paid, I don't care what you do with it, it's still money in your pocket. whether you've been reinvested or I don't know, that's up to you what you do with it. But that's probably like $150,000, $170,000 you don't have to pay in interest. They kill you with the interest rate. Like when you first start paying for your house and you go and look at your principal for them first 10 years, the principal ain't going nowhere.
Tiffany, it's so
going nowhere.
Since that situation happened in America, so many people ran out of New York City and moved up here that made the housing industry just 40 minutes, an hour away from New York City, bananas. It's just ridiculous how people when this thing hit hit New York City, and New York City got hit hard, people was fleeing. And I mean, the places they done purchased here because they just wanted to get away because they thought the world was going to go wishy-washy. The house rate is ridiculous. I'm talking about homes that was in the hood, homes in the hood that nobody really wanted. They just wanted to get out of New York City. They came here. Those homes were in bidding wars. Things I wouldn't even purchase for a dog. People purchased them, and they had the money to fix them up. That's because I did one. I didn't see. I was fixing one up for my neighbor. I had the deal. The people wasn't even here, and they paid me to fix the house up for them. It's ridiculous.
John, you say you got 12 acres on the what now? Because I want some water on mine. You got 12 acres. Is that near Hoganville or Gantville? I need to come. Hey, boy.
Wait. Arkansas microphone. Oh, I know 12 acres in the lake. Yeah, the back of the
Yeah, Stacy right. That's what my brother-in-law did. He bought another property. Yeah, because that's money that you don't have to spend that you would have spent regardless. You got to live somewhere.
Yeah.
That's your And that's money that you don't have to spend. That's either you reinvest it, you put it away for your kids' college, you buy your wife a car. You do something.
Mm-hmm.
It's just something that you don't have to spend. I'm not gonna hold this thing any longer, man. We've had a good live. We talked about some financing, blah blah blah. Looking out for your children, investing in their future. Little gardening, little food, little microphone. We have a Medea farmer. That's Medea farmer.
Hello.
We got Medea farmer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fun night.
I waited to find out the Kia plant announced. Oh, Kia plant. Yeah. So the Kia plant he's talking about, they built a Kia plant. Is it going towards Columbus? I think it's right before you get in Columbus. And all right, Andale. And I know it opened up a lot of jobs and stuff for a lot of people, but he's saying they took the property that he took the property that he wanted to get. Yeah. But yeah, Hoganville is not too far. I could see myself maybe in LaGrange. That's right. That's where they built it, in LaGrange. Yeah, that's right on the outskirts of how far I want to go down. Seatown. Yeah. Y'all right on the sorry for killing the mood, but keep your legal papers in order. Ain't kill no mood.
Not at all.
Right here. We switch it up. Microfarmer's a left-hand batter, right-hand batter. Yeah, we switch it up around here.
Yes.
So anyway, guys, thank you guys for coming out for Wind Down Wednesday. You guys have a great rest of your week. I appreciate everybody for coming out. We're going to give out our last toast. All right. We're going to give a toast to having a great rest of your week. And I appreciate everybody. I really do thank you guys. And check out each other's channel. Cheers.
Yes.
That was good.
I second that.